What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? It is Monday night. It is, in fact, another day. It's another chance at ripping some of that cardboard gold here at Card Lines Breaks. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Let me get our schedule up here, and I'll walk you through what we're working with tonight. We've got 3 breaks this evening, my friends. We're going to start out with break number 594, a little through the years mixer. I've got the product up on there. We've got a 2022 Capstone, a 2023 Elite Extra Edition, a 2024 Prospect Edition, first off the line, and a 2025 Donruss. When we finish that, it's going to take probably about an hour or so. When we finish that, we're going to jump to 595, and that's a Heritage mixer of 2 2025 Heritage and 1 2024 Heritage High Series. We're going to take about an hour for that as well. And then 596 is turned into an NFL mixer. We're doing 2 Optic international hobby boxes, a totally certified, and it's not on the bottom there. But we're also then doing 2 Phoenix H2s in that football break. So 5 hobby football boxes. For those of you that were smart enough to get your hands on those very cheap slots, by the way, congrats. And I hope we pull lots of good stuff for you guys. So that is what we got in the schedule. Hope y'all are doing well tonight. Hope y'all had a great summer weekend. And again, it is, in fact, a chance to rip some more cardboard gold. So thank you guys very much. We got a lot of stuff going on in the chat. Tyler, Jerbear, D-Mac, Lou, what's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Josh, welcome in. First timers, welcome to the Card Lines family. For those of you that have come back a second time, thank you. A third time, or 100th, or 500th, or 596th time, we thank you guys so very much. We hope you guys have a great time with us tonight. And let's get in to ripping our baseball through the years mixer. So here we go. Again, we've got 4 boxes. It's going to be one from each year, 22, 23, 24, and 25. I'm going to start with 22 and just work our way to more modern stuff. So that's how we're going to do this one. For those of you that are new with us, you also have a chance tonight to have some fun on the hit counter that you see on the bottom left of the screen in the blue. That is how we have some fun with giveaways. So normally we have anywhere from 2 to 5 spots where we pick players, teams, inserts, all those sorts of things. And we say what one we think is going to get the most cards in the break, as well as what the total number of cards in the break on those spots is going to be. Tonight, there is, yes, correct. You are not seeing things, Lou. It is just 2 on the hit counter. Guys, I am a Milwaukee Brewers fan, and they tied the Cubs yesterday after sweeping the Dodgers for a second series, a full sweep of the season, and they are now in first place, best record in the National League, tied with the Cubs and Dodgers. And so I thought we'd do a little division I-94 battle here with Brewers and Cubs. Straight up, 2 teams in this break. Which team is going to get the most? You guys got a 50-50 chance at getting on the hit counter, guys. You tell us, Brewers or Cubs, who's going to get more cards in these 4 boxes? And then you tell us what the total of those is going to be. So just like Jer Bear just did, you say the Brewers and 23. And if the Brewers get the most cards in this break, you're going to get a leprechaun in your name. And if it's 23 between the 2 teams, you're going to get a second leprechaun in your name. We have 3 breaks tonight. That means 6 leprechauns are up for grabs. Those leprechauns are going to race for you at the end of the evening in some battle races to see who's going to win some free stuff. Now, I've got some fun throwback packs that we're going to be giving away tonight, guys, as our giveaways. So you want to earn those leprechauns and have a little fun with some junk wax stuff we're going to give away. So make your predictions in there. What we'll do, we always do kind of at a halfway point, we let you update them. So after the 2023 box, You guys can have a chance to flip sides if that's what you are so inclined to do, or if you think the number is higher or lower to make that change. I do want to say a special thank you as well to Steve, who grabbed the Diamondbacks and the Braves, Jay with the Orioles, Steven with the Red Sox, Steve with the Cubs, James J with the White Sox, Mike with the Reds, Dave with the Guardians, Steven with the Rockies, Marty with the Tigers, Stephen M Astros, Steve B Royals, Stephen M Angels, Michael Dodgers, Steve Marlins, Tyler Brewers, Jeremy Twins, Jim Mets, Stephen Yankees, Dave S the A's, William H Phillies, Michael Pirates, Steve the Padres, James the Giants, Steve the Mariners, Michael the Cardinals and the Rays, Steve the Rangers, Matt the Blue Jays, Josh the Nationals, and Dave grabbed the DPL International Points and Brown University spot. So good luck on that, Dave. So guys, thank you so very much. Jay, welcome in. Steve-O, welcome in. Steven, James, guys, welcome in, guys. Hope you're doing well today on this Monday evening. Let's get into it. That hit kind of right away is going to get a Brewer. Luis Urias for the Brewers. Lou, you missed out on this one. I've been excited to rip this one. When we put this little mixer together, I've been excited for tonight to mix these, to mix Heritage, and to mix football. It's some good breaks, and they didn't go for all that expensive. So for those of you guys that found them, congrats. A few spots went for pretty expensive, but it was affordable. So it's going to be fun. Here we go. Joe Ryan, rookie for the Twins. Rice Knurr for the Padres, rookie. Kyle Muller on a rookie red for the Atlanta Braves. Steve. Teoscar Hernandez out of 49 for the Toronto Blue Jays own the artist proof. Guys, let's celebrate the hit right away here. Teoscar Hernandez, 43 out of 49. Congratulations to the Blue Jays, Mets. These are thicker cards, so I've got to put them in. There we go. Congratulations to the Blue Jays. Teoscar out of 49. Congrats, Matt. We got John Heasley for Kansas City. And John Heasley red for Kansas City. Wander Franco from the Dominican Penal League, a.k.a. the DPL. Not going to DPL on this one. This one is going to the Rays spot, Michael. But a crest, Wander Franco. Guys, we still got to call that a hit because in 2022, this would have been all the craze right there. Guys, right now I'm driving the chat bus by myself, but Marty just walked in the room, so he gave him a shout out. He's going to say hi to you guys in a few minutes. I was flying solo, so I might have been a little more helter-skelter at the start than I normally am. Stephen Kwan, rookie for the Cleveland Guardians, is a good one. Dave. Trey Tucker for the Dodgers. There is Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres for Steve. Juan Yepez, rookie for St. Louis. Hunter Green, rookie red for Cincinnati. Congrats, Mike. Texas, Dallas Garcia. Jake McCarthy, rookie for Arizona. Our first velo is going to go Mackenzie Gore, rookie for the San Diego Padres. Steve. Congrats on Mackenzie Gore, rookie. All right, we got a hit coming up. Pablo Lopez from Miami. Brandon Marsh is a good one for the Angels, rookie. Shohei. There's our first Shohei. You know what? I got to make sure I didn't miss any Cubs or Brewers on that. Congrats to the Los Angeles Angels spot, Stephen M. On a Shohei. And I got going in my flow watching the chat. I want to make sure I didn't miss a Brewer or a Cub. I don't think I did. I did not. Just your eyes. All right. So the Brewers right now leading the I-94 series by 1. Austin Hayes, red for Baltimore. Our first hit of the break is going to be a rookie material Seth Beer for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So congratulations, Steve-O. Seth Beer for the Diamondbacks. Little dual patch there, both white. Look at that, Cal Raleigh. There's a guy no one really thought too much of until all of a sudden he can't stop hitting home runs. And now everyone's chasing his rookies. So there's a big one for Seattle. Congrats, Steve-O. We got a red Xander Bogaerts. We got a Bazinga Big Bang Vlad Guerrero Jr. for Toronto. Congrats, Matt, on another Toronto hit. Ozuna for the Braves. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubbies is another nice rookie. And that's going to get the Cubs on the board, tying the Brewers up. Congrats, Steve. So right now, Steve having a great break. Mike Baumann for the Orioles, rookie. Jose Siri for Houston, rookie. Joan Duran, rookie for Minnesota on the red. There's Randy Arozarena for Tampa Bay. This is 594. Again, I was flying solo in there. Marty, could you please do me a favor and update on the list that it says break number 594? It's on the right one, Josh. Don't worry. We're on 594. We'll get you to 596 in a little bit tonight. Appreciate the call out. Mike Yastrzemski. We got a deja vu. Miguel Cabrera and Spencer Torkelson, rookie. So that one for the Detroit spots. Marty W. Congrats. Do you see that, Marty? Or do you want me to do it? I got it. I got it. I don't know. Kansas City, Benintendi. Riley Adams, rookie for Washington. Rafael Devers for Boston. For the White Sox, Liam Hendricks on the red. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets. Bogarts. Adam Frazier for Seattle. And Jeremy Pena on the new age for Houston. Congrats, Stephen M. Cubbies, Anthony Rizzo. Actually, he's with the Mets at this point, so never mind. Not for the Cubbies, for the Yankees, Steven, Anthony Rizzo. Colton Welker, rookie for the Rockies. Eric Hosmer. Ryan Velarde, rookie for the Rockies. Byron Buxton for the Twins on the red. Seattle, Adam Frazier. And Pittsburgh, a nice rookie, O'Neal Cruz. Congrats, Michael S. Corey Seager on the Summit for Texas. Congrats, Steve. Rodolfo Castro, rookie for the Pirates. Cal Tucker for Houston. Trey Mancini for Baltimore. Vidal Brujan for Tampa Bay. Ryan Vilade, rookie red for Colorado. Josiah Gray, rookie for Washington on an insert. Chicago Cubbies, Greg Deichmann, rookie. That is going to put the Cubs in a lead. And then Bryce Harper for the Phillies on the Summit. Congrats to the Philly spot, William. Gavin Lux for the Dodgers. Glenn Otto, Alec Thomas, and Jeff McNeil for New York. And our auto is going to be it's not an auto, it's a Peak Materials out of 25. Craig Biggio for Houston. So Stephen M, congratulations. Craig Biggio on the Peak Materials out of just 25. Congratulations, Stephen, to the Astro spots. That's a cool insert, actually. Cool relic insert. 9 out of 25. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers, or Rosarina for Tampa Bay. O'Neal Cruz on the rookie new age. Congrats to the Pirate spot, Michael. Ryan Pepio, Shane McClanahan. Bobby Witt Jr. There we go. That's the 2022 rookie we're really looking for. Although Cal Raleigh has crept up there, but I think Bobby Witt Jr. still takes the cake. Congrats, Steve, on the Royal spots. Romy Gonzalez rookie, Joe Musgrove. George Kirby rookie for Seattle. Ketel Marte. Walker Buehler on the velo for the Dodgers. Bregman for Houston. Lopez for Cincinnati. Pena for Houston rookies. And Manny Machado for San Diego. Autograph, Ivan Castillo for the Royals. Steve, congratulations on a Crown Auto, Ivan Castillo. Steve, congrats. Having a great break, man. Melendez for Kansas City keeps it going for Steve. And a Cal Raleigh red. How about that? Congrats to the Seattle spot, Steve again. Bo Bichette on the new age for Toronto. Matt's had a good break with Toronto. Jazz Chisholm from Miami. O'Neal Cruz again for Pittsburgh. Dykeman for the Cubs. Comes out twice and puts the Cubs up 3-1 early here in the first box. Taylor Rogers for San Diego. Josh Donaldson for the Yankees. Detroit Matt Manning rookie. Kyle Hendricks puts the Cubs up again. Josh Hader on the velo. And the Brewers put a run on the board. Jonadon Washington out of Lopez, Toronto. Jesse Winker, Seattle. Matt Olson on the red for Atlanta. Our final autograph is going to go to Cleveland. It is Ricardo Palacios, and that is out of 25 as well. Congratulations, Dave S. Palacios on the autograph, Crown Auto to 25. It is print number 1 out of 25 as well, guys. So that's a little bookend breaks sponsored by Cardlines Breaks. I don't know if the White Sox did play baseball in 2022. I think they had the worst record in baseball that year, if I remember correctly. Austin Riley, Yastrzemski, and a crest. Shohei Ohtani for Stephen M. for the Los Angeles Angels spot. Congratulations on a Shohei for the Angels. All right, guys, so that was 2022. And that was not a bad one at all. We got a couple Shoheis. Got a couple low-numbered hits in there. Spread it out pretty good, unless you were the White Sox, I guess. There's our empty box for 2023 Elite Extra Edition. Now, the beauty of this one, if you've been with us and forgotten what 2023 Extra Edition is capable of, we're going to get 10 hits out of here. And it's really like 20 hits out of here because almost every card is numbered in some capacity. Probably 20 of the cards are going to be numbered. Now they're like $4.99 and $3.99, but that's still good. Yeah, Lou, we had a Anthony Rizzo. I think we got 3 Yankees out of that box for you. I forgot who the other 2 were, but I think you had 3 Yankees come out of there. Here we go to 2023 Elite Extra Edition. We've got Higher Learning, Gino Groover for Arizona. There's that first number card, and it's going to be a pretty good prospect. Kevin McGonigal for Detroit to 349. 10 out of 349 for Kevin McGonigal with the Tigers. Marty W., congrats. And we got a gold. Look at that. Milwaukee does come out, Tyler. Brock Wilken on a gold die-cut auto for the Brewers. Tyler, this is going to be a big dog right here. It is out of 10, my friend. 8 out of 10 on the Brock Wilken gold auto. Congratulations. There we go. Brock Wilken out of 10. That's going to put the Brewers up to 3. Steven, the hit counter, as I mentioned, we got 4 boxes in this break. So the hit counter is going to close as I'm ripping the first off the line box. So you guys got a little bit of time there to make any changes based on what you're seeing. We got a Drake Baldwin auto for the Atlanta Braves. Congrats, Steve. The DPL, going to get a Hector Perez for Dave. We got Dylan Cruz on the primary colors for Washington, Josh. A green status of Jason Savakul for St. Louis. That is to 499. 270 out of 499. An autograph for Arizona, Caden Grice for Steve. That's a base auto for Caden Grice. DPL base auto, Brian Arosa for Dave. Congrats, Dave. Antonio Anderson for Boston. Steven. Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. James, there you go. They played in 2023. Or at least their prospects did. Jagon. St. Louis, Chase Davis on a prime numbers. This is going to be numbered just out of 60. 35 out of 60 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Michael S. Chase Davis out of 60. Congrats. DPL with another base signature, Eric Pena. Congratulations, Dave. 1 box, but you're making the most out of the DPL. Kansas City staying hot with a Blake Mitchell patch. Steve B, congrats. Blake Mitchell on the future threads for the Royals. Pittsburgh, Mitch Jeb on a base. Rhett Lauder Spellbound for Cincinnati for Mike. Brandon Sproat for the Mets for Jim. And Jim, that is numbered 32 out of 349. We got a die cut for the Royals. Marwis Jorge, die cut auto, Blue Aspirations. That's out of 76, guys. 25 out of 76. Steve continues to roll with the Royals. Steve, congrats. Jorge autographed to 76. The Rockies are due. Although, Steven, the Rockies did very well in the first box, the 2022. I think you got like 4 or 5 Rockies rookies in there. DPL patch for Dave. Angel Cenil. There's the Rockies. There you go. Sean Sullivan on a base card. And we're going to Rhett Lauder, excuse me, is the Reds. Mike. Rhett Lauder Higher Learning is to 199. 177 out of 199 on the Rhett Lauder. Oakland, Ryan Lasco is to 499. 210 out of 499. Would love if we get a Jacob Wilson out of here. There's Kumar Rocker on the auto for the Rangers. Steve S. Congrats on the Rocker autograph. He has made his way up to the big leagues. DPL is going to get an Aspirations die cut. Nathaniel Mercedes, that one's out of 76. 14 out of 76. Very nice for the DPL for Dave. And then Pena for the DPL on a base. Okay, so we are at the halfway point of the break. So it is now time. Now, Donruss is probably going to have the most volume of cards. So keep that in mind. We're at 7 on the hit counter. Donruss is where we should see that pick up. We've got a first off the line box here. We're going to hit. It's first off the line, so we should get at least 2 cards, very low numbered. We're going to get 6 autographs. There's our empty box. So while I get these packs open, Let me know, guys, what you think is going to round out on the hit counter. I know some of you guys were up in the 30s and 40s. I think Donruss is going to rebound us, but I don't think we're going to rebound that much. So my guess is I would consider lowering those somewhere just a little bit. Unfortunately, I wish we'd be up in the 40s. And yes, Tyler, let's get some Miz. Anything we can get our hands on right now to throw up in breaks that has Mizerowski in it, I'm all about it. A Brewer fan, obviously, I love pulling any Mizerowski, and I would love to pull one for you. Maybe we get one Miz 101 or something in here. It's a first off the line box, so you never know. Lou's letting it ride. All right, guys, so take a few seconds, and then I'm going to have Marty close the hit counter prediction. So get those changes in. And let's check out this first off the line box. We're going to get Miami. He's going to get an 8 in May. Cincinnati, Hector Rodriguez. The Brewers are going to heat up with at least one card right away. It's a Chrome Mike Bovey. So congrats on that one, Tyler. And that ties us up. 4-4. We got a tight one here, just like the division race. Houston's going to get a Walker Janik Ping insert. Congrats, Stephen M. Colorado, there you go, Stephen. It is K. Denton to 199. 57 out of 199 on the K. Denton. Oh, you're coming up to Milwaukee for the Cubs games? It's going to be a big series. We've got Miles Naylor for Oakland. And that is an autograph. Congratulations to the A spot, Dave S. Miles Naylor on the autograph. Not numbered, but it's a chrome auto. Hey, man, the Brewers aren't suddenly scary. They've been scary for a while. But they've got confidence now, which makes them very scary. Yenner Fernandez for Los Angeles. Nathan Detmer. Oh, Charlie Condon auto. We'll see what we can do, Steven. Brandon Sproat for the Mets. Michael Massey for Detroit. Paul Skeens. Chrome rookie for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Michael, there's a good one. Congratulations. Paul Skeens on a rookie chrome. Making a room trying to keep the hits for each one separately, so it makes it easier to recap it. Noah Schultz for the White Sox. James, yeah. A Ping Blue to 99 Braylon Payne for the Milwaukee Brewers. Tyler. Not a Mizerowski, but Braylon Payne, another nice prospect for the Brewers. The Blue Ping to 99. Not only gets you a little fireworks, but it does put those Brewers right into right in the lead, I guess we'd say on there. We've got another autograph. Jorbert Vivas for the New York Yankees. Stephen M, congrats. Vivas on the auto. We got Wyatt Sanford for Pittsburgh. Kemp Alderman for Miami. Alonzo Treadwell for Houston. And Mike Bovey for the Brewers. So the Brewers are shutting the Cubs out in this 2024 box. The Cubs kind of took over early on, and now the Brewers are shutting them out. We got Drew Hackenberg on a chrome for Atlanta. Yeah, their farm is deep. Right now their pitching rotation could go 7 or 8 deep and be valuable starters. There's a little Seabass for Texas, Steve. For the White Sox, James, you got a red foil Hagen Smith to 299. A high draft pick for the White Sox, Hagen Smith. A little Hagen-Dazs for you. We got Thomas White on an autograph for Miami. I don't know where the first off the line stuff is going to come in. We've only gotten one low numbered so far. So we still got something big coming up, guys. Thomas White for Miami on the auto. Nate Dom for New York. Jason DeBerry for the Milwaukee Brewers. So, Tyler, your Brewers are putting a stamp on it. Hurston Waldrop for the Braves. And Christian Knapczyk for the Guardians for Dave. Here might be something good. Chase McDermott on a blue rookie to 149 for Baltimore. Congrats, Jay. Chase McDermott to 149. I just pulled his auto out of a select box the other day. Jared Thomas on the ping. I think that's Colorado. Steven. For Seattle, playing the Futures game out of 50, guys. 5 out of 50. Jurangelo Clinche. Congratulations to the Mariner spot, Steve. Now this, if you guys have seen these inserts before, this is bananas. These little things at the bottom and then the little corner at the top. I just don't understand this parallel at all. It's just asking for that card to not grade a 10. But this one is in good shape. Steve, it's got no dings on it, and we're going to keep it that way. So, Jurangelo Clinche, 5 out of 50. Congratulations. Oh, it's the ticket stub. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I didn't even think about that. I don't like it, though. It's asking for it to get all bent up. Yendry Morales on an autograph for Washington. And there we go. 6 out of 7. 6 out of 7, Yendry Morales. Josh P., congratulations. Morales auto out of just 7. Ty Southacene for the Cubs. The Cubs battle back. Luke Keyshaw for the Twins. Blake Walters for Kansas City. And Matt Shaw for the Cubs. So the Cubs do battle back and get back within 1 here. Here's going to be another low-numbered for Atlanta. Cam Caminiti, Steve. That one is another bookend break here, sponsored by Cardlines Breaks. 25 out of 25. Cam Caminiti on the old eBay 101. Congrats, Steve. Hey, Steven, there's a Charlie Condon. It's not an auto, but it's a domination for you. And we've got J.P. Langevin for Kansas City out of 99. 16 out of 99 for the Royals for Steve. Tampa Bay, Jackson Baumeister. Thatcher Hurd for the Yankees. And the Pirates little color match Wyatt Sanford autograph. This is going to be low numbered as well. Just 4 out of 5. If you guys can see that in there. 4 out of 5. Wyatt Sanford on the color match Quasar auto. Congratulations to the Pirates, Michael. Wyatt Sanford autograph out of 5 for the Pirates. Jonah Tong for the Mets. Leo DeVry for San Diego. The Yankees going to get a red chrome out of 199, 197 out of 199. Roderick Arias. Congrats, Stephen M. Seaver King for Washington. Trey Savage for Toronto. One more auto, J.D. Dix for Arizona. Steve, congratulations. That one is not numbered. J.D. Dix for Arizona. Ryan Johnson for the Dodgers. And Jackson Kent for Washington. And we now are on to our last box of this baseball mixer. This one's going to have the most cards, being Donruss. We're going to get 3 more hits out of here. Maybe something bonus. We'll see. And we do have a very tight race right now between the Cubs and the Brewers. At 13 total, 7 for the Brewers right now. So guys, good luck on who can grab some of those leprechauns. Steven wants Condon time. I'll do a half of the box and then another half of the box in terms of ripping them. Hope you guys are having fun so far. Like I said, I've been excited to get to tonight's break. I like just mixing products. I've always loved Chronicles when Panini released Chronicles. I always loved that product because every box is a big mix of cards. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of Chronicles and they kind of view them as lower quality, but the Chronicles hobby boxes are always stacked. And it's just fun that you get so many variations of cards. I've always liked that. So I was excited to do these mixers tonight. See what year would be best. Curious what you guys think, by the way. So far, which box has been the best box? 22, 23, 24, or you think we still got the best yet to come in Donruss? Right now, I'd probably give the edge to that 24 prospect first off the line, just because we got, 3 very, very low numbered cards and a bunch of autos. After that, I would, well, I don't know. The getting an auto out of 10 in Elite Extra Edition, that was pretty good too. So they've been pretty good across them. Here we go. We got Neon Dion for the Reds. Rhett Lauder for the Reds. Gordon for Kansas City. Jim Palmer. Our first foil is going to be for the Mets. Jet Williams. Malcolm Moore for Texas. James with the Wilkin auto. Not surprised by that, but it was a good box 2023. There's Nick Kurtz. He's also in the running for Rookie of the Year with his teammate Jacob Wilson. Congrats, Dave. Luis Baez for Houston. Eddie Matthews. Heston Kjerstad. Jake Peavy. Juan Marichal. We had Jim Rice on the Optic for Boston. And our first Unleashed is going to be a laser Unleashed for the Chicago White Sox. James, that's a laser Hagen Smith. Congrats, James. Was who Brewer? Did I miss one? Did I miss a Brewer or Cub? Oh, Eddie Matthews. No, he's the Milwaukee Braves. So that's who you're asking about. I think that's who you're asking about. Was Eddie Matthews? No, he's the Milwaukee Braves, guys. Sorry. There is one of our spacer cards we love and hate in Donruss. Seaver King, rated prospect for Washington. Levi Sterling for Pittsburgh. Now there is a Brewer for Tyler in Jackson Churio. And the Brewers are going to jump up to a 2-run lead. We got James Wood for the Nationals, Josh. Manny Ramirez. A foil Ricky Henderson for the A's. Congrats, Dave. And Nick York on a red out of 79. 56 out of 79 for the Pittsburgh Pirates spots. Congratulations to the Pirates spot. Michael S., you've been doing well, my friend. 56 out of 79. The Brewers, Tyler, a Laser Elite Series Jackson Churio. That's a sweet one, my friend. Churio on the Elite Series green laser. And the Brewers are going to take a 9-6 lead. Charlie Condon, there you go, Steven. Charlie Condon. Hess for the Yankees. Rivera for the Yankees. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Roger Clemens for Boston. Waldrop for Atlanta. Chipper Jones on the Optic for Atlanta. And, wow, another Unleashed Hagen Smith for the White Sox. James, congratulations. Yeah, the Brewers have done well. They've chipped away all break. Speaking of the Brewers, and speaking of that out of 10 auto, there's a Brock Wilken for Tyler. Brecht for Colorado. Billy Martin for Oakland. Greg Maddux for the Braves. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. The Brewers going to get a laser rated prospect, Braylon Payne. Tyler, congrats. The Brewers are on fire right now in Donruss. Colorado Steven, Chase Dollander on the Optic. Carson Williams for Tampa Bay. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. And the Brewers have now doubled up the Cubs. Where are the Cubs? Mike Mussina. Steve's probably asking the same question. Campaneris. There's a Cubs. Slamming Sammy Sosa. Not that I'm rooting for the Cubs. I just want them to do well in the break. Cliff Lee Optic. Oh, Steven, there you go. Out of 49, it's a laser bomb squad explosion. 37 out of 49, Charlie Condon. Steven, that's not an auto, but it doesn't get much closer than that, my friend. Congratulations. That needs a little bit of fireworks action. Congrats, Steven, on the Condon. Sweet card. 37 out of 49. Now ink. I'm trying, Steven. I'm getting you hits, my man. Roman Anthony for Boston. Christian Moore for the Dodgers. Biggio for Houston. Lawler for Arizona. Catfish Hunter. John Smoltz. We got a Yadier Molina foil for the Cardinals. And then we're going to get an orange Trey Savage for Toronto, Matt. And this should be numbered. And it is 101 to 199. So congrats, Matt, on the Blue Jay spot. Roby for St. Louis. Casse for the Cubbies. And sorry about the upside down cards, guys. If I sit and flip them all, it'll take forever. Pudge Rodriguez. Prince Fielder for the Brewers. The Brewers say Cubs got one, so we got to get one. The Wizard Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Express. Optic Jim Catt from Minnesota. And how about for Pittsburgh, a Paul Skeens Diamond Marvels. Congratulations again to the Pittsburgh spot, Michael. Paul Skeens Diamond Marvels. There's another spacer. Braylon Payne for the Brewers. DeLauder for Cleveland. Dylan Cruz for Washington. Sandoval for the Giants. Nick York for Pittsburgh. And Tejada for Baltimore. Griffo Farrell on a foil for Baltimore. Congrats, Jay. Nick Kurtz on the Optic for Oakland. Congrats, Dave. Cunningham for New York. Rintaro Sasaki, guys. We're going to have to get those leprechauns out and do a randomizer. Pedro Martinez, Robin Ventura for the White Sox, Dustin Pedroia for Boston, Andrew Jones, and Evan Carter Optic for Texas. We got a Carlos Beltran Bomb Squad for the Mets. Drew Gilbert for the Mets. Jared Thomas for Colorado. Colt Keith for Detroit. Ariati for the White Sox. Jimmy Leland for Detroit. Beltran for the Mets. Evan Carter is going to be a purple to 99 for the Texas Rangers. Steve-O, congrats. So that is 58 out of 99 on the Evan Carter purple. Congrats, Steve-O. We got Malcolm Moore on a rainbow foil optic for Texas as well. Griffo Farrell, Jet Williams, Will Wagner for Toronto, Lou Gehrig for the Yanks, Jake Bloss, Toronto, Francona for Boston, Austin Wells Optic for the Yankees. We got a Milestones, Gary Sheffield for the Yankees, Kaba for Miami, and James Tibbs for San Francisco. And we got another half of the box to go here. We should have a couple hits coming out of this stack of the box. We're at 22, and the Brewers have a very healthy lead. So the Cubs are going to have to make a big move. Otherwise, for those of you that picked the Brewers in the hit counter, you're going to get a leprechaun assigned to your name. And you guys have been chatting a lot, which I appreciate, so I can't see what some of your predictions were, but if any of you are floating around about 25, 26 right now, you're probably looking pretty good. But who knows? We could get hot in the second half, and we could get up into the 30s. And for those of you joining in, getting ready for Heritage, we are going to be right on time for that. That's going to be break number 595. We got 2 boxes of 2025 Heritage, which has been treating us so well over the past few months, and a box of 2024 Heritage high number. Ooh, Steven's at 26. Steven, you are right on pace, my man. And then after we do those 3 Heritage boxes, then we're going to go to break 596, which is our NFL mixer for the evening. 5 boxes. Hopefully some big hits coming out of that, including 2 optics. All right, guys, here we go. Let's finish up this baseball mixer. Johnny Bench for the Reds. Rodriguez for Texas. There's Paul Skeens for Pittsburgh. Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. I'm not Rivera, excuse me. Mike Mussina on the laser for the Yankees. I don't know where I was getting Rivera from. Levi Sterling on an optic. And a Christian Moore laser prospect. This guy is going to be a good one for the Angels. Stephen M., congrats. Bateman for San Diego. Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. Tony Oliva for the Twins. Will Clark for Texas. Kobe Mayo. And Cleveland is going to get a numbered Andrew Walters green optic. So, Dave, congrats. That is to 149. 17 out of 149 on the green optic for the Guardians. Travis Bazzana, number 1 pick on the clearly Donruss. Cleveland with back-to-back hits. Dave, congrats. That's a cool one right there. Bazzana on the clear. Then we got Spencer Jones Elite Series for the Yankees for Stephen M. Tommy Troy. And there's a Mizorowski for you, Tyler. Even 1 in this break is going to add some sweet value to you. His cards are so hot right now. Mizorowski on the rated prospect, and the Brewers go to 15. Thomas Sajaci for the Cardinals. Johnny Mize for the Mets. Bucky Dent for the Yankees. Frank Thomas for the White Sox. Connor Norby. Zebby Matthews for Minnesota. Bagwell for Houston on a foil. Jace Young for Detroit on the optic rated rookie. Congrats, Marty W. Benji for New York. Leo DeVry for San Diego. Spencer Arrighetti for Houston. And Cal Ripken for the Orioles. Here's an optic of Ian Kinsler for Texas. Tommy White on the Unleashed for the A's spots. Dave. I like the Unleashed. They're a cool insert. San Francisco, Joshua Gonzalez. PJ Orlando for Miami. Mike Schmidt. Ken Griffey Jr. for the Reds. The big unit, Randy Johnson for Arizona. Pujols for the Cardinals. Some good names there. We're going to get a manager hit. Billy Martin for the A's. Dave, that is to 199 on the green foil for Oakland. 87 out of 199. Congrats. Seaver King optic for Washington. Clifford for the Mets. DeBarge for Minnesota. Brooks Lee. Buster Posey. Tony Perez. Junior Caminero for Tampa Bay. Jace Young on the optic for Detroit. And hey, Steven, it's another Charlie Condon hit for you. It's going to be a laser Diamond Marvels Charlie Condon. A little color match there. I felt like that should be numbered. It's not numbered, but man, is that a cool laser. Steven, congrats. So Condon is lighting up the board for you, my friend. That's a sweet card. Brandon Sproat for the Mets. Lawler. Chipper Jones. Jim Rice. There's a Jacob Wilson for the A's. Congrats, Dave. Kumar Rocker. Jet Williams for the Mets is going to be out of 250 on the red foil prospect. Congratulations, Jim D, on the Williams out of 250. Ian Kinsler Optic for the Rangers. Franklin Arias for Boston. Dylan Head for Miami. Pee Wee Reese for Brooklyn. There's Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Edgar Martinez for Seattle. Cliff Lee. Edgar Martinez again on the Optic. And another Charlie Condon Diamond Marvels. So, Steven, Charlie Condon has come out well for you in this Donruss box. It was Condon time. Cam Caminiti. Bryce Eldridge for San Fran. Ian Kinsler. Austin Wells for the Yanks. Evan Carter. Jim Catt for the Twins. A laser of Bert Campaneris for the A's for Dave. And Colorado, you're getting a gold, Steven. Brody Breck to 10. It's a bookend break, 1 of 10. Sponsored by Cardlines Breaks. Brody Breck to 1 of 10 gold. Steven, congratulations. Again, not an auto, but pretty darn close on a huge low number card for you. The gold Optic out of 10. Kendall George for the Dodgers. Doty for Cleveland. Bobby Witt Jr. for Kansas City. Dwight Gooden. Jake Arrieta for the Chicago Cubs. So the Cubs are going to try and claw their way back here. Can they do it? Jace Young. Luis Angel Acuna on the Optic is a nice one for the Mets, Jim. And Kumar Rocker on the Diamond Kings. I really like these inserts. I want one of these times, I want this Diamond King to have an auto on it. That would be sweet. Steve S., congrats. Spencer Jones for the Yankees. Trey Morgan for Tampa Bay. Big Poppy for Boston. Willie Stargell for Pittsburgh. Darren Baker for Washington. The White Sox are going to get a foil Ariati out of 199. 135 out of 199. James, congrats. Luis Baez, Optic. Jersey Kings, Houston, with the orange package, Walter Janik. Congratulations to the Astro spot. Stephen M. knocked off a couple relics in today's break so far. Minnesota, Bailey Amick. Chase Burns for Cincinnati. Jack Leiter for Texas. Adam Wainwright. Walters for Cleveland. Tim Hudson for Oakland. Pee Wee Reese Optic. Prince Fielder on the Bomb Squad. But Tyler, that is not for the Brewers. It's for Detroit. Congrats, Marty W. Walker Janik. And our final card is going to be Tink Hence for St. Louis. So, guys, that wraps up the first break. We got a whole lot of stuff to recap. Let me put up our pile by the years, and I'll kind of recap them from the start again. But we also need to randomize the Rintaro Sasaki. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up our friendly leprechauns. They are excited, as always, to race on your guys' behalf. And what we're going to do, we're going to grab all the spots. We're going to pop them in there, and we will see who wins the Sasaki. 31 teams. We're going to run it for 13 seconds. Here we go. Good luck. Five seconds left. The Guardians are in the lead. The Yankees make a move, and it's the Braves that make a big move. So, Leprechauns, thanks for getting and stretching yourselves on out. Head on back to the stables. Grab some Skittles and beer. We appreciate our Leprechauns here at Cardlines Breaks. There's no Leprechaun harmed in our breaks. The Atlanta spot, Steve getting the Sasaki. And let's recap, guys. So out of Capstone, we got an Ohtani Crest, a Palacios auto to 25, Cal Raleigh red rookie, Castillo auto, Bobby Witt Jr. rookie, Craig Biggio out of 25, Bryce Harper Summit, Cal Raleigh rookie, Seth Beer rookie patches, Shohei, Mackenzie Gore on the Velo, Wander Franco on the Crest, and Teoscar Hernandez to 49. Thanks, Marty. So that was 2022. 2023 brought us a DPL Mercedes auto to 76, a Kumar Rocker Impact Impressions, a Rhett Lauder to 199, a Maris Jorge auto to 76, Blake Mitchell on the Future Threads, Chase Davis was to 60, Brock Wilkin auto was to 10, and Kevin McGonigal was to 349. 2024 brought us a JD Dix auto, an Arias numbered chrome, a Sanford auto to 5, Langevin to 99, Caminiti was to 25, it's 25 out of 25, Morales was out of 7 on the auto, Clinchy out of 50 on the ticket stub, McDermott was to 149, Thomas White auto, Hagen Smith to 299, Vivas autograph, Braylon Payne was to 99, Paul Skeens chrome rookie, Miles Naylor auto, and Cade Denton was to 199 for Colorado. And 2025 brought us a Jersey Kings Janik, an Ariati to 199, Kumar Rocker Diamond Kings, Brecht out of 10, 1 out of 10, Charlie Condon Marvels, Jet Williams to 250, Charlie Condon Laser Color Print Marvels, Billy Martin to 199, Tommy White Unleashed, Mizorowski, Bazana on the clear, Walters was to 149, Christian Moore on the laser, Evan Carter to 99, Paul Skeens Marvels Color Match, Trey Savage was to 199, Charlie Condon Bomb Squad was to 49, Hagen Smith Unleashed Laser and Hagen Smith Regular Unleashed, Jackson Churio Elite Series Laser, and Nick York was 279 on the pink. So lots of fun to go through the years. Lots of hits were had. We got James got the Brewers. Josh, you got number 24 correct. Congrats. Tyler went with the Brewers. Lou went with the Brewers. And Jerbear went with the Brewers. So, guys, each of you earned Leprechauns in the race later. Congratulations. As we show up our schedule, so that was we had 24, and the Brewers beat up on the Cubs in the I-94 Interstate to rivalry. Congrats to the Brewers. You need 2 more, Steven. You almost had it, man. All right, guys, getting on the schedule. Here we go, right on time. We are moving to, here is a box of high number. I'm going to put that, our last box. We'll do the 2 Heritage first. So we'll go backwards in time this time, 25, 24. We got 3 boxes of Heritage up there. Once we finish that, we're going to turn our attention to 5 hobby boxes of football. And that'll be at about 9:30 Central Time. I think if we stay on pace. So we are full for all the breaks. Thank you guys so much. Steven, good night. Let me get to Heritage, and this should be $5.95, correct? Yes. All right. So as we get into our Heritage boxes, you guys can play along on the hit counter again, and know your eyes do not deceive you. I'm sticking with the 2 teams, the rivalry aspects. Guys, we're going to go with the White Sox versus the Red Sox. Who are the better Sox? What color Sox are going to reign supreme in this Heritage break? Is it going to be the White Sox? Is it going to be the Red Sox? You guys want to get a chance at some freebies? Just tell us which Sox you think is going to get the most cards? There's empty box number 1. Which Sox are going to get the most cards in this 3 Heritage box break? You tell us if you pick the right team, which you got a 50% chance of doing so, you're going to get another Leprechaun. And tell us the total of the 2 teams. If you get that one correct as well, you're going to get a second Leprechaun. We've got the Mickey going with the Diamondbacks and the Braves. Thanks and congrats, Mickey. Lou with the Jake with the Orioles. Lou with the Red Sox. Mickey again with the Cubs. Jim with the White Sox and Cincinnati. Kevin with the Guardians. Russell with the Rockies. Mickey with the Tigers. Kevin with the Astros and the Royals. Jim with the Angels. Christian with the Dodgers, Jim with the Marlins, Thomas the Brewers, Jim the Twins and the Mets, Lou with his Yankees, Mickey with the A's, Eric with the Phillies, Lou with the Pirates, the Padres going to Mickey, Jim with the Giants, Michael, Mariners and Cardinals again, Jim with the Rays, Spencer, Rangers, Jim, Blue Jays and Nationals, and Steve, the non or notable American spots. Guys, thank you all so much for grabbing all the spots and filling up this Heritage break. Again, Heritage has treated us very well the last few months, and hopefully it continues to do so as well. There we go, guys. Good luck. Tell us which spot you think, which Sox is going to get the best one, the Red Sox or the White Sox. And here we go. Conforto for the Dodgers. Strikeout leaders with Scooball, Raggins, and Gilbert. So we will randomize off all of our league leaders at the end. Class A for the Blue Jays. Wagaman for the Angels. And we got a hit right away. It is a mem card for the Atlanta Braves. Matt Olson on a game-used bat. So, Mickey, congratulations. Matt Olson on a game-used bat for the Braves. Congrats. The Rockies going to get a mini diamond, Chris Bryant. And, no, he's not. Shane Baz for the Rays. Andy Pajes for the Dodgers. Brian King, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Brandon Drury, and Jonathan India. The Brewers, a chrome refractor, Tobias Myers. Congrats, Thomas. Jordan Walker for the Cardinals. And that is a short print, Jordan Walker. Congrats, Michael. Alvarez for the Mets. Runs batted in, Judge, Ramirez, and Rooker. Ian Happ for the Cubs. Rushman for the Orioles. Vientos for the Mets. Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. Doc Gooden through the years for the Mets. Congrats, Jim. Rookie blue border, Javier Sanoja for the Miami Marlins. Jim, congrats. Bo Naylor for the Guardians. Robert Suarez, Luke Weaver, Yariel Rodriguez. Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks, Mickey. Emmanuel Clase. Seth Lugo for the Royals on a chrome. Harrison Waldrop, rookie mini diamond for the Braves. Mickey, congrats. The Braves doing well so far in this first Heritage box. We have not seen a Sox yet, either color of them. Red ink auto coming, that would be awesome, Lou. We want auto. Well, it'd have to be a bonus one in this box because we already got the relic already. So maybe we can get it. Christian Walker winking his way there for the Astros. There's a Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida gets a Sox. Not 12, just one. Lucas Ursig, Matt Olson, Ty Madden. Look how frustrated he looks. Like, why you give me that call, Catch? Spencer Horwitz, Paul Skeens. And is that I believe that is an image variation, Paul Skeens, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it doesn't say it, but it is an image variation. Congratulations to the Pirates, Lou. There you go. That's a good one. Evan Carter for the Rangers. Sonny Gray. Jake Cronenworth for the Padres. Our first father-son Yankees and Phillies, Cody Clemens. We'll randomize that one off. Dylan Cease for the Padres. There's another league leaders with Otani, Ozuna, and Schwarber. There's Marty's guy, Juan Soto for the Mets, Jim. And we're going to get a numbered league leaders, blue league leaders, 71 out of 150 with Judge, Ramirez, and Brent Rooker. So that one we will randomize that one completely by itself as it hits between the three teams. Nick Madrigal on the blue for the Cubs. So you've been waiting for that, Skeens. Nice, Lou. I'm glad we could deliver it tonight. Tobias Byers for the Brewers. Seth Brown. Brenton Doyle. Victor Robles. Jacob Young for the Nationals. And Pete Fairbanks is a bicentennial card for the Rays. Jim, that is 186 out of 200 for the Tampa Bay Rays on the Pete Fairbanks bicentennial card. Congrats, Jim. We got a reimagined Corey Seager for the Rangers. Spencer, congrats. Loperfido on the mini diamonds for the Blue Jays. Will Benson on the Reds. Dalton Varsho. Sean Burke. Jake Berger for the Rangers. Spencer Torkelson. Matt Strom for the Phillies. And another Chrome leaders, Otani, Ozuna, and Schwarber. We're going to have a lot to randomize off at the end of this break, guys. Sabrowski for the Guardians. That is a short print. Congrats for the Guardian spot, Kevin. Rendon. Jackson Jobe is a nice rookie for the Tigers. Congrats, Mickey. Real Muto, Alec Burleson. Trey Turner for the Phillies. Andrew Heaney. Max Fried. A blue border Tris Speaker. Why am I forgetting? Boston Red Sox. So that's a Red Sox for Lou. Oh, we got a White Sox out of there, didn't we? Did I completely miss a White Sox? Yeah, one. I missed the White Sox. There we go. We're caught up. Thanks, Lou. Mitch Haniger. Clemente. Orlando Arcia. Trevor McGill made the All-Star game for the Brewers. Blake Dunn, rookie. Duke Ellis. Our first notable American for Steve is going to be Clarence Birdseye. Founder of frozen food. Founder of preservatives in our bad health. Thanks, Clarence. Jazz Chisholm on the mini diamonds for the Yankees. Xavier Edwards, Connor Norby, Ryan Bliss, Christopher Morel, and Marcus Simeon. Brent Rooker for the A's. Brennan Rodgers. There is Heather's nephew, Tyler Locklear, on the short print for the Mariners. Michael S., congrats. Here's a White Sox, Kai Bush. Tied up at 2. Javier Assad. Daniel Schneemann for the Guardians. Pavel Lopez for the Twins. Brooks Lee for the Twins. Nolan Gorman. Dylan Cease on a chrome for the Padres. J.B. Crawford on the all blue for the Mariners. And Christian Yelich for the Brewers. So one stack, half a box in for Heritage. We've got 4 tied up between the Sox teams. We did get a Matt Olson patch. We got 2 numbered cards already, including including a league leaders. So there's a 1 in 3 chance someone's gonna get that one. And let's see if we can get a bonus red ink auto in here. Last break we did 2 Heritage boxes. We did get both a relic and a red ink auto, so it's not out of the question. Also, who could forget the Paul Skeens image variation? That's a big dog. So I was curious if you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed close enough or not. Would love some feedback from y'all. If you notice starting tonight's breaks and the ones we have listed coming up. So by the way, we just closed on 3 Optic International hobbies that are going to break tomorrow. We've got active for Wednesday night a baseball mixer that's got Heritage 2023 first edition, 2019 update hobby. That's going to be a fun one. And one other that's slipping my mind right now. But 4 baseball breaks. Oh, 3 prospect editions. And if you guys noticed, what we tried this time was lumping all the teams together. So like Wednesday in that 4-box break, it's Arizona, 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 then Atlanta, 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 and so on and so forth. And we did that tonight for baseball and then left football after it. And I'm curious if you guys noticed that and if you liked it. What do you guys think about that? I think it's kind of better. Like if you're trying to target a team, you can bid on all 4 spots of that team at once instead of waiting for that 4th break to come through. So I'd love your guys' feedback on how much you like that and if we should continue to do it. Red Sox, Nick Sogard. So Lou, you liked it? Appreciate that. Kikuchi, Red Sox. Wilyer Abreu wearing the Solaro shades. Shout out to Cardline's Jesse Haynes. I'm glad to know it made life easier. I think we're going to stick with it unless everyone's like, oh, we hated it. Seth Lugo for the Royals. Schwellenbach for the Braves. Hunter Goodman. Michael Harris on the Mini Diamonds for the Braves. Levi Jordan. Kyle Schwarber. Grant McCray for the Giants. There's another stolen base leaders with Caballero, Ramirez, and Chisholm. Luis Gill, Will Wagner. Abreu on the chrome for the Red Sox. So all of a sudden the Red Sox are kind of tearing up the White Sox. Brandon Lau, Caden Dana, Alex Bregman, Andrew McCutcheon, Brian Bello, River Ryan, rookie for the Dodgers. Ozzie Albies for the Braves. Jace Young for the Tigers. A Blue Border Gold Cup Mason Miller for the A's, Mickey. And Gordon Graceffo, rookie for the Cardinals. Yeah, you don't have to keep jumping around. That's what we kind of thought. Did I miss a Red Sox? Oh, look at that. Chris Hobson. Christian, how you doing? Did I miss a... You were on, yeah, you were on top of that one. My bad. Thank you for calling that one out. I completely overlooked him. You got it. Thank you, sir. DJ Hers. There's Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Congrats. You don't see him come out of here very much. Tatis for the Padres. And another father-son. It's the Bakers. Dusty and Darren Baker. So that's going to be randomized off between the Dodgers and the Nationals. Hank Aaron for the Braves. And a non-MLB spot for Steve. Harvey Cushing, the pioneer of brain surgery. Oh, that's a useful pioneer. Kevin Gaussman on the Mini Diamonds for the Blue Jays. Isaac Collins for the Brewers. Tariq Skubal. Nick Castellanos. Salvi Perez. Luke Bakar. Jorge Polanco. Kobe Mayo on the Heritage for the Orioles. Congrats, Jake. Garrett Mitchell for the Brewers. That is a short print. And this guy, unfortunately, just can't stay healthy for the Brewers. Thomas, congrats, though. Fletcher for the White Sox. So the White Sox claw back a little bit. Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Mickey, congrats. Darren Baker. Tristan Casas. There's another Red Sox. Sale, Cease, and Wheeler on the league leaders. Porter Hodge. JJ Bleday on a chrome for the Athletics. That's a short print. So congrats to the A's spot, Mickey. Another hit on the leaders board. It is Sale, Wheeler, and Imanaga on the victory leaders on the blue parallel. So we'll randomize that guy off. Alec Bohm, Jose Quintana now doing very well for the Brewers. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. Mike Burrows. Max Muncy. Helio Ramos. And a anniversary heritage card. Kobe Mayo on a foil this time for the Orioles. So, Jake, congrats. You got a base and a foil of the heritage inserts. 35th anniversary, Kobe Mayo. Garrett Cole for the Yankees on the mini diamonds. Tris Speaker for the Red Sox. Chivilli for the Rockies. There's Maury Povich's great-grandson, Cade. Shea Whitcomb. League leaders with Judge, Santander, and Soto. Dansby Swanson. MJ Melendez on the chrome refractor for the Royals. Yastrzemski, Crawford. Sajaci on the rookie. Soderstrom. Zebby Matthews, Lance Lynn. Cole Ragans. And Michael King for the Padres. Hayden Birdsong on the blue rookie for the Giants. Sanoja, Vidal Brujan. Nolan Schanuel. Tyler Stevenson. Jarren Duran, that's a Red Sox. It looks like the Red Sox are going to run away with this thing unless the White Sox get hot. There's an all-black border rookie Adrian Del Castillo for the Diamondbacks. Now, these aren't numbered, but they are short printed. Mickey, congrats on the black border. Adrian Del Castillo. We got a chrome of Caballero Ramirez and just Chisholm. A rookie mini diamond of Justin Henry Malloy for the Tigers. Congrats, Mickey. Yeah, 2 Kobe Miles. Oh, Yastrzemski was a short print. Thanks, Christian. We'll get that sleeved up, and Marty will probably bring it back to me once he catches up to me. Madrigal for the Cubs. Ramirez for the Guardians. Benintendi for the White Sox. Joey Ortiz on the Brewers Gold Cup. Mason Wynn, Gold Cup. Yes, Monty Grandal. Danny Jansen for the Red Sox on the Record Breakers. The Red Sox get into double digits. They got a sizable lead. Ryan Pepio. Pepio is a short print for the Rays. Sale, Wheeler, and Imanaga. I think that's our second of that one. Freddie K for the Brewers. Ivan Herrera. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Rhett Lauder, rookie. Cedric Mullins. Josh Hader for the Astros. Blue border rookie Edgardo Enriquez for the Dodgers. Christian, there you go. And Birdsong on the rookie for the Giants. We've got a sizable stack of league leader inserts to randomize off. We'll get into box number 2. And how we're going to do the hit counter on this, guys, normally we do the halfway point. And there's 3 boxes, so there isn't really a halfway point. I could just do half the box and then close it, but we will give you guys the benefit of the doubt, and you guys can take the whole second 2025 box before you have to make the changes on the hit counter. There's empty box number 2. So once we start getting into the 2024 Heritage, that'll be when you guys will want to make any hit counter prediction changes. Right now, if you weren't on the Red Sox, you definitely would be well advised to switch to them. I do think the Red Sox have quite a bit more cards in the checklist than the White Sox. However, we don't know what's going to come out of 2024 high number, so it is maybe a little early to say that. But right now, the Red Sox are in a pretty sizable 10-4 lead. Get a few more packs open, and then we will see what this second box has to offer us. So we talked a little bit the other night about the All-Star game. It sounds like for the most part, people were a fan of the All-Star game and a fan of the tiebreaker. But anybody out there have any different opinions? Did anybody not like the swing-off tiebreaker? And what do you guys think as we go into the second half after the opening weekend? Of course, I'm super excited that the Brewers swept the Dodgers again. The question is going to be, who is going to be there in October? Who's going to show up? Are the Dodgers just going to sweep through it, or is a team like the Brewers going to be able to get their number? Here we go, guys. Abrams for the Nationals. Nacho Alvarez for the Braves. Blake Dunn, Marcus Semien, Yusei Kikuchi, Dick Cronenworth, Cole Ragans on the Mini Diamonds for the Royals. A Rosarina, Aaron Nola, Pablo Lopez, Christopher Morel, Kyle Schwarber on the Record Breakers for the Phillies. Nick Sogard, Red Sox extending their lead. And Montero on the Rookie Chrome for the Tigers. Manoah for the Blue Jays. Manoah is a short print. Jim, congrats. Griffin Conine, Marcelo Zuna, Jake Rogers, Eric Wegman, Neiman, Andrew McCutcheon, Jacob deGrom. Do they have this, Marty, can you check the checklist? Do they have like a flip stock? It is, or is it one of the cartoon variations? It is a significantly different back. It's like a glossy back, where all the other ones are paperbacks. So I don't know if that's just coincidence or if I'm missing one of the parallels. So I'm going to set that aside for now. But that is a significantly smoother back. And I don't know if they still do the flip stock in Heritage or not. That is, yeah, it's weird. So I think it's a flip stock. I'm going to top load it. And Spencer, I hope for your sake we're right, because that would be a great hit for you. Congrats. Brent Rooker on the blue for the Athletics. Drew Thorpe, White Sox. Young-Hoo Lee. League leaders, Helty and Class A. Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the schedule and the description of the break, Christian Life Assembly, each break tonight was about an hour each. So 7:30 we started, 8:30 is the current break we're on, 9:30 Central the NFL one starts. Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Pirates, Jonathan Class A, Alex Bregman, and we got Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb. That's an interesting, notable American. Congrats, Steve. Chris Bassett on the Mini Diamonds. Sale Wheeler and Imanaga on the Earned Run leaders. Seiya Suzuki, Shohei Ohtani. Congrats on the Shohei, Christian. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Brian King for the Astros. Hers, Jackson Holiday. Ellie De La Cruz on the insert for the Reds. Congratulations, Jim. The 35th anniversary heritage card. Richard Fitz for the Red Sox. I think he's a short print. He is a short print. Rookie short print for the Red Sox. Congrats, Lou. Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. Otani, Adames, and Machado on their RBI leaders. Luke Weaver, Rushman, Tariq Skubal again. Castellanos, Gio Ursula on the Chrome. Pete Fairbanks on the blue border for Tampa Bay. Greg Jones, Jose Iglesias, Keibert Ruiz, Luis Guerrero, Red Sox. And it does not look like the White Sox are going to be able to catch up. Hey, we got a dual relic, guys. For the Guardians, game used memorabilia, Clase and Jose Ramirez. How about that one? Congratulations to the Guardian spot, Kevin. The Clase is a jersey patch. The Ramirez is a bat patch. Dual relic collection. I like it. I like it. I gotta give a. We haven't celebrated it really a hit yet in here, so let's do a fist bump for that one. You'll trade the Otani for the flip stock, huh? Mini Diamonds with Judge, Santander, and Soto. There's another one that's gonna have to get randomized off. There's Galoff for the Athletics. Jacob Wilson. There's a good rookie for the A's. Mickey. Kerry Carpenter for the Tigers. Tyler Phillips, rookie. Michael Conforto. Strikeout leaders, Skubal, Raggins, and Gilbert. TJ Friedel on a refractor. That is a short print for the Cincinnati Reds. Jim, congrats. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. That's a short print as well. Back-to-back short prints. How about that? Congrats to the Mariner spot, Michael. Bob Gibson for the Cardinals. Jess Chisholm. Joey Loper, Fido Lopez. Ian Happ, Andy Pajes. A-Rod through the years for the Yankees. Duke Ellis, blue border rookie for the Yankees. Blake Snell for the Dodgers. Chris Bryant. Jake Berger, Victor Robles, and Robert Suarez. RBI leaders, Judge, Ramirez, and Rooker. I think we got 2 or 3 of those. So when we have multiples of them, we'll spread them out between the teams. Brandon Marsh, Chrome. Michael King, Chrome Mini Diamonds for the Padres. Flaherty, Kevin Gausman, Hurston Waldrop, Trey Turner. Sean Burke for the White Sox. Don't count them out yet, guys. Lucas Ursig. J-Rod flipped around. That is a bat flip variation, guys. J-Rod on the bat flip variation. Congratulations to the Mariner spot. What's up?
Short prints.
Thanks.
Do you have that DeGrom? I just want to check the code. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thanks.
Yeah. All right, so J-Rod on a bat flip for the Mariners. Congrats, Michael. All right, so some more short prints that Marty caught for me. Brandon Lau for the Rays. Congrats, Jim. Yastrzemski Christian, thanks again for that call out. Jim, congrats. Evan Carter for the Rangers. Congrats, Spencer. Simeon for the Rangers. I thought he wasn't one, but I'm wrong. Harris for the Braves on the Mini Diamonds. Mason Miller was one. Jeez. And Melendez was one. Huh. All right. Congrats, guys. Moreno for the Diamondbacks. That's another short print. Man, they're not short prints if every other darn card is a short print. Holy cow. Chris, I know they start up there. I'm just we've been mixing up with those, and it's like, if you guys want me to sit and flip every single card, it's just going to be a bad experience for you. So unfortunately, I just missed some of them, and I don't, the number's not on the front, so I can't catch them, obviously. Garrett Cole, Trevor McGill, Alec Burleson. We got Cody Clemens, father-son big leaguer for the Yankees. So we got 2 of those. That one, each one's going to get one. Yoshida for the Red Sox. Blue border, Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies. And Mel Ott for the Giants. So it does feel, though, like it has been a larger amount than normal of short prints. And then to get a flip stock and a bat flip is pretty good. So when you think about it, and a dual relic, these are, from Heritage Standards, those are pretty good. Obviously, you'd love to pull an auto. But if you get a bat flip, an image variation, a flip stock, what feels like a larger amount than normal short prints, and some other really good stuff, including some of the good rookies, not a bad couple boxes. But we do have a Heritage high number box left to go, so we've got a lot of trouble that we can get into. A couple more here in 2025, and then we got 2024 to get to. After that, we'll recap it out. We'll do some Leprechaun. Actually, before we recap, we'll do some Leprechaun races. Come on. And here we go. Rest of 2025. Brady Singer for the Royals. Yu Darvish. Yariel Rodriguez. Jacob deGrom. Ronald Acuna Jr. A through the years foil of Greg Maddux. Congratulations to the Braves spot, Mickey. Red Sox mini diamonds of Jarren Duran. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs is a good rookie. Congrats, Mickey. Tyler O'Neill for the Orioles. Matt Olson. Ty Madden. Angel Chivilli. Jose Quintana. Kobe Mayo again for the Orioles. We're getting all sorts of forms of him. Congrats, Jake, on a chrome rookie refractor for the Orioles. There's my guy Spaghetti for the Astros. Father-son Jackson Holiday with Matt Holiday. Aroldis Chapman for the Red Sox. And it's just going to be, I think the Red Sox are just going to walk away with this. Jackson Churio on the record breaker for the Brewers, Thomas. Dylan Cease. Otani, Ozuna, and Schwarber, home run leaders. Sajacy. Tyler Soderstrom. Pete Alonso, blue border for the Mets. Sean Reynolds and Ronel Blanco. Wilyer Abreu for the Red Sox. Seth Lugo for the Royals. Benintendi for the White Sox. The Sox teams are loading up right now. Vidal Brujan. Jake Bloss for the Blue Jays on a rookie chrome. Record breaker Danny Jansen for the Red Sox. On a mini diamond. Justin Verlander, Jacob Young, Heston Kjerstad, Grant McCray. Stolen base leaders Caballero, Ramirez, and Chisholm. Herrera, Jose Ramirez, Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette is a short print. Congrats to the Blue Jays, Jim. Yeah, the hit counter is doing well on this one. Santana for the Orioles, Spencer Torkelson, Matt Strom. Bello again for the Red Sox. And the Red Sox themselves are making it a hit counter. River Ryan. Zulueta, one of my favorite names for the Reds. Freddie Peralta for the Brewers. Josh Naylor on the blue border for the Diamondbacks. Mickey. Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. Andrew Heaney. Max Fried. Darren Baker. So that's our second one of these guys. So congrats. The Dodgers are going to get one. And so are the Nationals. Congrats, guys. There's Fairbanks. Sam Aldeguerri. Freddie Freeman on the insert. Congrats to the Dodgers, Christian. Yasmani Grandal on the Blue Diamonds for the Pirates. Brandon Marsh, Duke Ellis, Salvi Perez, Tatis Jr. Pete Alonso for the Mets. And look at that for the Dodgers, Christian. It's Michael Conforto to 76 on the chrome black border. That's a good one for the Dodgers. $26 out of 76 for the Dodger spot on the black border. McMahon for the Rockies on the chrome. Hoffman for the Blue Jays is a short print because I don't feel like I've ever seen that card before. Congrats to the Blue Jays, Jim. Montero, Brent Rooker, Brendan Rodgers, Darren Baker, Casas for the Red Sox. Puts the Red Sox at 20. Thanks. Arrigetti's a short print. Simeon's not a short print, Marty. He's 400. Yeah, it's 401.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I think so. Bassett's a short print for the Blue Jays. Perdomo, Naylor. Perdomo on the blue border. Ursula and Vientos. Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. Burrows for the Pirates. Whitcomb. Nate Eovaldi for the Rangers. And founding father, John Adams. Congrats to the non-spot Steve. Josh Hader on a blue mini diamonds for the Astros. Jake Bloss, rookie. Corbin Carroll. Emmanuel Clase. Lance Lynn. There's Maury's grandson again, Cade. Amador, David Peterson. Ketel Marte. Will Warren, Spencer Horwitz. Tyler Stevenson, Zebby Matthews. And there's a Shohei for another Shohei Christian for you on the record breaker. No Rokies yet. Usually we get a couple Rokies out of here. JT Ginn for the Athletics. Will Warren on the chrome rookie for the Yanks. Travis Denard. Short print blue border for the Angels. Congratulations, Jim. And Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies. So we now get to our 2024 high number. So now it's time, guys, to start to think about that hit counter. You can update your predictions. You could ride or die if you want to. Otherwise, if you're already below your number, you got a chance to update it here. We're at 27 with the Red Sox. Oh, baby, guys, look at the box loader. Robin Yount rookie card box loader. How freaking cool is that? Marty, we have the, up on top of the shelf there, we've got the big sleeves. When you get a sec, can you bring me one? Robin Yount for the Brewers, Thomas. That is awesome. We'll get that guy properly taken care of. What a great box topper for the Brewers. Holy smokes. So, guys, start making your updates if you want to. We're at 27. If you weren't on the Red Sox yet, you most certainly want to get on the Red Sox. I do not see a situation where the White Sox comeback from this. So basically, free Leprechaun. All you got to do is type Red Sox in the chat, and you get a free Leprechaun, and those Leprechauns are going to race for you guys at the end of the night for some packs. Then the question really is going to be what you think the total is going to be. And look at Lou letting it ride all night. Lou is confident in his predictions. Lou, you did get a Leprechaun last time, so you know you got something going on tonight. Make your updates on there. Thank you. There you go. Oh, thank you. So we got that in the sleeve, and we do have a big top loader that I'll fit that in at the end of the night as well. So congrats again to Thomas on the brewer spot. What a cool box topper. So Josh, you're letting it ride as well. I love it, guys. Yeah, if you are already under 27, definitely update that and take a shot. And everybody get on the Red Sox. How funny would it be, though, if we just absolutely went crazy with the White Sox? I don't think that's possible because Topps kind of did the White Sox and the Rockies dirty in some of 2024 products. They're a tough pull out of there. But, hey, maybe we get a White Sox hot box. So this is being 2024 now, guys. We're looking for the Ellie De La Cruz. We're looking for Paul Skeens, Jackson Chourio, Jackson Merrill. See how many of those guys we can pull out of here. I forgot how much more the 2024 Heritage. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. Faulty hands today. Not my best night. I've been a little rushed all day and struggling with these packs. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. More short prints. Thanks, Marty. Okay, first stack. 2 more short prints I'm already found. Ryan McMahon on the Chrome and Ketel Marte was a short print. I felt like I should have known that. Here we go. For the Mets, Harrison Bader. White Sox, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the White Sox are going to play. Garrett Crochet. Wilson Contreras, Michael Garcia. We got the white border, Whit Merrifield for the Braves. Congrats to the Brave spot, Mickey. Wyatt Langford, rookie. Graham Pauley, rookie. Evan Phillips, Kevin Ginkel, Alec Marsh. Isaiah Kiner Falafa. Nasim Nunez. We've got a mini James Paxton for the Dodgers. Christian, congrats. I don't know, Lou, what you're saying there. Are you saying I missed something? No, I got the crochet. I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. So I'm going to keep going. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds on the perfectly programmed. There's one of those rookies we're looking for. And the checklist. That's what they have. I got it. All right. For the Reds, Jim, congrats on an Ellie. Josh Hader for the Astros. Logan Porter. Blake Snell. Michael Lorenzen. Jackson Chourio for the Brewers. So we got an Ellie. And we got a Jackson Chourio for the Brewers. Keep them coming. Kenta Maeda for the Tigers. Jackson Rutledge. Fernando Tatis. Robert Suarez. Dylan Cease. Balazovic. Josh Bell. Darius Vines. Tyler Cropley. Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers. Jacob Amaya for the Marlins. Tyler Black for the Brewers. There's a all blue variation Landon Knack. Rookie for the Dodgers. Christian, congrats. Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers. Rookie pitchers. We got 4. We're going to have to randomize that out. The Mets are in 2 and the Nationals are in 2. So you got 50-50 chances there. Ronaldo Lopez, Oliver Dunn rookie for the Brewers. Rodriguez, Connor Phillips for the Reds. Vlad Guerrero for the Blue Jays. And Geraldo Perdomo is out of 699. 156 out of 699 on the Chrome. For the Diamondbacks, congrats, Mickey. There's a Yamamoto for the Dodgers, Christian. Rookie performers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Nick Martini, Mastrini for the White Sox. Rosarina, rookie pitchers, Royals and Mariners. Royals have a 3 and 4 shot there. There's a Paul Skeens rookie for the Pittsburgh Pirates spot. Congratulations, Lou. See if we can knock a couple more of those. We got the variation of Skeens in 2025. Brenton Doyle, Chisholm. Rookie pitchers, those are all Astros at least. The teal border, Quinn Priester, rookie for the Red Sox. He is now also another good pitcher for the Brewers in their rotation. But that one's going to the Red Sox, Lou, and that's going to get the Red Sox to 21. We're up to 30 on the hit counter. The Red Sox going to go again with Trevor Story. Tanner Houck with the Red Sox. Holy smokes. Christian Scott, Brandon Pfaadt, Kevin Biggio, Jair Camargo, Yanner Diaz, Ryan Jeffers, Pareda, Logan Gilbert, Bo Naylor, Cody Bellinger for the Cubbies, Irving Lopez, and Robbie Ray. Jorge Barosa, Michael Kopech. Rookie outfielders with Roller, Dominguez, Deloach, and Hurtubise. There's a White Sox in there. Harmon Killebrew hits his 500th home run on the inserts. Congrats to the twin spot, Jim. Andy Paje is rookie for the Dodgers. Nick Gordon, Travis Denard. Housley, JD Martinez. Isaiah Campbell for the Red Sox. Yuki Matsui for the Padres. Jared Jones for the Pirates. Clayton Beater. Josh Smith, Rosario. Tyler Anderson. Jake Raley, and Younghoo Lee rookie for the Giants. Gibson Long for the Tigers. Verlander for the Astros. Soriano. Blue Jays with a blue border. Addison Barger, rookie. Congratulations to the Blue Jays, Jim. Tristan Gray for the Rays. Ozuna. Luis Gil, Joey Ortiz. There's Quinn Priester again for the Red Sox. Rookie pitchers. 2 Brewers and 2 Reds. Martinez, Cal McCann. And the Reds going to get a Jonathan India numbered to 699. That is 149 out of 699. Congratulations, Jim, on the red spots. Reds rookies. We'll count that as an Ellie De La Cruz. Congrats, Jim. Got an Ellie in there. Jorge Soler, Drew Millas, Profar, Pilar. White Sox, Gavin Sheets. Austin Hayes, rookie pitchers. 2 Rockies, 2 Cubs. Stephen Kolak, rookie. Montero. Jackson Holiday, rookie for the Orioles. Congrats, Jake. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. He has been red hot for the Brewers since they traded for him. And Forrest Whitley for the Astros. So we got one stack left. I fell a little bit behind on pace, but I think we should be okay to still finish at about the half-hour mark. We've got a bunch of stuff to randomize off, and then we'll do a recap, and then we'll get into football. So the Red Sox have doubled up on the White Sox, but we are at 37 on the hit counter. So guys, any baseball scores you guys can update me in the chat. Obviously, you can't watch baseball right now. So what's going on in the baseball world? We got any no-hitters flying out there? Any rookies getting called up? Give us some updates while I rip the packs and let me know who's leading out. We got those Cubs and Brewers now battling for first place. The Dodgers are probably going to come back with some attitude after getting swept by the Brewers. The Tigers are still, I think, now tied for the best record in baseball with the Brewers and Cubs. But the Tigers are still running it. You got the AL East is going to be a tight race, I think. Twins 1, Dodgers 0 in the first. Ooh. Could the Twins take a couple from the Dodgers? That would be crazy. I saw some stat the other day. Cubs are getting smoked. Uh-oh. So what's going on in the Brewers? Are they playing tonight? I don't even know. I'm like out of it today. Brewers could take the Cubs over. I saw a stat today that talked about how much is being spent per win when you look at payroll. And it was kind of funny that the Rockies are having such a bad year. The Rockies, I think, have paid like $5 million per win this year in their record. That's tough. Reds lost to the Nats 10-8. That was a pitcher's duel, huh? Here we go. Royce Lewis, Ronel Blanco, Jordan Hicks, Caballero, Will Klein, Duvall, Cam Eden, Shota Imanaga, rookie for the Cubbies. Congrats, Mickey. No score through 3. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for all the updates. Jackson Merrill. So we're knocking all the rookies out here. Congrats to the Padres. Mickey again. Kevin Biggio, Camargo, Yanner Diaz, Ryan Jeffers, Kenta Maeda on a black border for Detroit. Congratulations on the color variation, the black border. Detroit Mickey, Kenta Maeda. Bobby Witt Jr. now and then insert. Victor Maderos, Paul Sewald, Hopkins, Robbie Ray, Barossa, Michael Kopech. Rookie outfielders, there's another White Sox in there. And Jordan Leisure, rookie for the White Sox. Connor Wong for the Red Sox. The Red Sox say the White Sox are having too much fun. Sean Manaea, Trey Lipscomb, Zico Duran, JD Martinez, Isaiah Campbell, the Red Sox again. Holy smokes, they're killing it in this. Yuki Matsui and Jared Jones. Michael Bush for the Cubs. Mickey on a blue border. Rookie pitchers, we got a White Sox in there with Jonathan Cannon. Up to 42 on the hit count. I think one of you guys was at 42. Chris, I think you said you were at 41. Trevor Rogers. Rookie pitchers, Diamondbacks, Tigers, Blue Jays, Pirates. McCormick, Young-Hoo Lee, Gibson Long, Verlander, Soriano. Shohei on the MVP insert. That's a cool card. It goes to the Angels. Jim, not the Dodgers, Christian. So sorry on that. Shohei on the Angels insert. Class A, DeYoung, Pepio, Lane Thomas. There's Quinn Priester again for the Red Sox. I think the Red Sox can hit 30. Rookie pitchers, Brewers and Reds in there. Martinez, Cal McCann, Slayton. White border for the Padres, Stephen Kolek rookie. Mickey, congrats. Tanner Scott, Rengifo. Jake Bowers for the Brewers. Gavin Sheets for the White Sox. The White Sox aren't laying down yet. Phillies. Colorado and Cubbies rookie pitchers. And guys, wow, most valuable players numbered to 75 on the black chrome. Trout for the Angels. And Cody Bellinger, 2019 MVPs. So this one's going to have to get between Jim and Christian. We're going to randomize that one off out of 75. You know what happens when we get out of 100. We got to celebrate for a minute. Black, Trout, and Bellinger out of 75. Max Schuneman, Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Christian, congrats. That one you don't have to randomize that out with anyone. You get that one. Gasser rookie, Iglesias, Paxton, Contreras, Garcia, Kevin Pillar. The Blue Jays are going to get Jordan Hicks chrome to $6.99. Congrats, Jim D. Rangers on the team card. Langoliers, Lipsius, Stroman, Keaton Wynn, Harrison Bader, White Sox, Garrett Crochet. Altuve on a clubhouse collection for the Houston Astros. Boy, that's a thick one too. Clubhouse collection record. Look how thick that is. Boys, more than half of our relics tonight have come between the two breaks have come from the Houston Astros. Jose Altuve and the clubhouse collection. Congrats, Kevin. We got Gilbert, Brandon Walter for the Red Sox. Can they get to 30? I think they will. Tatis, Marsh, Palapa, Nunez, Kirkering. That's a blue, all blue border, Oren Kirkering for the Phillies. Congrats, Eric. Matt Carpenter, Molina, Cronenworth, Canario, Jackson Churio for the Brewers. A couple of Cheerios for Thomas. Nice. And the Robin Yount box hopper was freaking awesome. Kenta Maeda, Jackson Rutledge, Rosario for the Braves on a silver chrome to 225. 219 out of 225. Mickey, congrats. Harmon Killebrew on the inserts. Paredes for the Cubs. Rookie pitchers for the Giants. Peterson for the Diamondbacks. Castro, Kirkering, Landon Knack, Vincenzo, Tyler Black for the Brewers. Michael Bush, we got a blue border of him earlier, and now we get a teal border. Congrats to the Cubs, Mickey. I don't know. I don't think we can get to 50 at this point, but we could get the Red Sox to one more. Tellez, Cole Winn, Laureano, and Ranger Suarez. So we stick at 46 on the hit counter, guys, with the Red Sox at 29. Let's see how you guys did on that. And here's what we got to do. We got a bunch of the league leaders we got to randomize off. And how we're going to do that is there's league leaders and the father-sons that have 2 spots. So we're going to do like 1 and 2, which is also left and right. So any of those variations that have 2, if it's 1, it's the left player, aka the father. If it's 2, it's the right player, aka the son. Here we go. Thanks, sir. All right, so it was 1. So it's going to be the left side. So that is the fathers on the father-son. If there's two of them, we'll obviously mix them. That was the Cardinals on the leading fireman. And then we got to run it again. This one is for that 1 out of 75. So this one is going to be 1 is the Angels and 2 is the Cubs. So 2 is in the lead right now. But the Angels are going to make their run. So the Angels and the Trout are going to get the black insert out of 75. I'll show that later. We've got the 3 cards. Okay, so for the 3 cards, you've either got 1 is the top, 2 is the bottom left, and 3 is the bottom right, or it's left, middle, right is 1, 2, 3. We're going to do all the base ones of those. And we've got 2, it looks like, in a very slight lead. It is going to be 2, so that is middle or bottom left. And if we did have multiples in those, then they'll go, like if we got 3, then each team will get 1. If we got 2, it'll be, we'll randomize it out. If it's 1, it's the team that got it. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the inserts that are chrome or a hit. So we're going to have to randomize these guys. What I'm going to do to make this one go a little faster is I'm going to do it for, they're going to be like 6-second sprints. Here we go. You guys are joining us for football. We're going to be about 2 minutes late. We're just finishing up this baseball break. So this one's going to go to Cleveland. Run it again. Now we've got a blue border with Sale, Wheeler, and Imanaga. That one's going to go to Philadelphia. This one's the Yankees. This one was the 150. Yankees, Guardians, and Athletics. So that one's going to go to the Yankees with Aaron Judge. A chrome with Shohei Ohtani, Marcelo Zuna, and Kyle Schwarber. Oh, look at 1 come flying out of there. Christian, your guy finally said enough is enough. You kept getting beat out by the Leprechauns and the mix cards. And then we've got the mini diamond. And boy, there are a lot of these, but we're almost done, my friends. 2 is going to take that one, so it's going to be Baltimore. All right, and 1 more race. This is for all of the 4 card 1s. So 1 is top left, 2 is top right, 3 is bottom left, and 4 is top or bottom right. Excuse me. Here we go. It's going to be 1 top left. Okay. So let's recap that up. Thank you, Leprechauns, for running for us. All right. So Baltimore, you got the mini diamonds with Judge, Santander, and Soto. Philadelphia got the blue victory leaders with Sale and Wheeler and Imanaga. Cleveland got the chrome stolen bases leaders. Here's a whole pile of our short prints and other inserts we've already sleeved up. And then let's recap. The Dodgers got this chrome with Shohei, Schwarber, and Ozuna. The Yankees got this one to 150. The Angels got this one to 75. Bush Blue Rosario to 225. Churio, Kirkering, Altuve Relic, Hicks to 699. Yamamoto, Kolek White Border, Shohei MVP, Cubs Blue Border Bush, Black Border Kenta Maeda, Jackson Merrill for the Padres, Cubs Imanaga, and Orioles Jackson Holiday. We did get the flip stock Jacob deGrom, by the way. Show you guys that one again. Reds rookies, Ellie De La Cruz, India to 699. Addison Barger blue, Quinn Priester teal, Paul Skeens rookie, Yamamoto rookie, Perdomo to 699. Knack blue border, Churio, Ellie De La Cruz, Whit Merrifield white border, Travis Denard blue border short print, Shohei record breaker, Conforto to 76. Jake Bloss, rookie chrome, I think it was a short print. Kobe Mayo, rookie refractor chrome. Greg Maddox, silver foil through the years. J-Rod on the bat flip. Friedel, short print chrome. Dual relic, Guardians. Ellie De La Cruz insert. Shohei. Malloy, blue diamonds. Del Castillo, black border. Kobe Mayo, foil, silver foil. Blade on the short print chrome. Corey Seager, reimagined. Fairbanks on the bicentennial. Paul Skeens on the image variation. Sweet card, by the way. Hurston Waldrop, mini diamonds. Javier Sonoja, blue border rookie. And Matt Olson on the game used bat. And we had, which we have a top loader for it, the Robin Yount rookie big box loader. Sweet stuff. Heritage. We are done with Heritage. And nobody got the number right, but Josh, you did get the Red Sox. You got a second Leprechaun. Jerry, you got a second Leprechaun for the Red Sox. Lou, you were darn close, but you got one with the Red Sox. James was even closer with the Red Sox. And 44 just missed it. And Chris with the Red Sox got a Leprechaun as well. So, guys, thank you for participating, and congratulations on your Leprechauns. We are now, and again, appreciate your guys' patience. For those of you joining in for football, we are now turning our attention to football and our NFL mixer. We've got 2 boxes of Donruss Optic. We've got a totally certified. I just put down. I'm going to do that one last. We've got our Donruss Optic. I'm going to do those in the middle. And then I've got our 2 Phoenixes. I'm going to do those first. And that one is full as well. So thank you guys for grabbing all those boxes. There's the boxes on there. Let me get the football list up. There we go. 596. Our NFL mixer. I want to say a special thank you to Scott with the Cardinals, Jer Bear with the Falcons, James with the Ravens, Zach with the Bills, Steve, sorry Steve, I missed the T in your name, Steve-O with the Panthers, Brandon with the Bears, Thomas with the Bengals, Brandon with the Browns. Actually, go ahead and get both of those right now. Dallas with the Cowboys. I love Dallas that you got Dallas. Joshua with the Broncos, Keyshawn with the Lions, Andrew T with the Packers, Steve B with the Texans, James J with the Colts, Justin with the Jaguars, Brandon with the Chiefs. There's empty box number 2. Steve-O with the Raiders and Chargers and the Rams. Justin with the Dolphins. Jeremy with the Vikings, Jonathan with the Patriots, Alvin with the Saints, Jonathan with the Giants, Lou with the Jets, John with the Eagles, Lou with the Steelers, Michael with the 49ers, Frank with the Seahawks, Steve with the Buccaneers, James with the Titans, and Jody with Washington. Guys, thank you for grabbing all these spots, and good luck. Again, it was a pretty affordable football break, especially when you consider 5 hobby boxes. So congrats, guys, for grabbing those spots. Of course, some of the big teams did go quite a bit, so thank you guys for taking the gamble on those. And we will see if we can get you guys some of that cardboard or chrome gold that we're always hunting. As you guys already started on the hit counter, you know the drill by now. If any of you haven't been with us or just joined in, it's your first time ever with us, welcome to the Card Lines family. We do the hit counter as a giveaway. And all you got to do is tell us. This one, I went 2 of the other ones. Now I'm going with 5 on this one. We got pairings, mostly of quarterbacks and receivers, but then 1 pairing of quarterbacks together. So it's going to be J.J. McCarthy and Malik Neighbors, Jaden Daniels and Brian Thomas Jr., Bo Nix and Brock Bowers, Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr., and Drake May and Michael Penix. So you tell us which of those 5 pairings is going to get the most cards in this 5 hobby box break, as well as what you think the total number of hits is going to be for those 5 spots. If you get the pairing correct, you're going to get a leprechaun. And if you get the total correct, you're going to get a second leprechaun. And those leprechauns are then going to run for you right after this break in a couple races for some free stuff. So grab those leprechauns. Here we go, guys. Good luck and thank you. Dolphins, Jalen Waddle, Danielle Hunter, Justin Herbert for the Chargers, Quincy Williams, Hufanga for the 49ers. And our first parallel is going to be J-Jets for the Vikings. Jeremy, congrats on a Justin Jefferson parallel. We got a little numbered Honey Bijan for the Falcons. Jeremy, Bijan Robinson is, there we go, 28 out of 125. So congratulations on the Bijan to 125. Rookie quarterback, but not one we're putting on the hit counter. Devin Leary for the Ravens. James. There's Joey Dimes for the Bengals. David Montgomery. Keenan Allen. Drake London. Logan Wilson. And we got Isaac Guerrero turned around. Is this going to be an auto? It is. A Phoenician auto. Those are cool ones. We don't see those too much. No points, man. We're getting autos here. Phoenician auto. Isaac Guerrero for the 49ers. Michael, congratulations. That is not numbered, but that is a much harder pull than the other autos. Congrats, Michael. Isaac Guerrero, rookie auto. We got Max Crosby for the Raiders for Steve to 200. 113 out of 200 on the Max Crosby. The Jets, Malachi Corley, Deontay Johnson, Amari Cooper for the Bills, Gus Edwards, Chris Jones, Romeo Doubs for the Packers, Tyler Lockett. Another parallel for the Ravens of Ada Isaac, rookie. Congrats, James J. Brennan Rice, rookie. Dre Greenlaw, Baker Mayfield, Darius Slayton for the Giants. There's Jefferson again for the Vikings. Trey Tucker, Michael Pittman Jr. And our next numbered card is going to be Zaire Franklin for the Indianapolis Colts. That's James J. And that is 60 out of 75, James. Congratulations on some fireworks. Zaire Franklin to 75. Joe Milton, rookie quarterback for the Patriots. Congrats, Jonathan. Kicker alert, Harrison Butker, Chris Olave, Joe Mixon, D-Hop, Khalil Mack, Zaire Franklin. There's Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs, Brandon. Another kicker alert, Will Reichard for the Vikings. Jalen Johnson, Deron Bland, Garrett Wilson, and Brian Burns. Levante David, Quay Walker. Deontay Johnson for the Panthers, Steve. Quinyon Mitchell for the Eagles, Devon Chain, Alex Highsmith, George Kittle, CeeDee Lamb, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyjae Spears. A rookie rising, Roman Wilson for the Steelers, Lou. And that is numbered 43 out of 75. Lou, congratulations. 43 out of 75 on the Roman Wilson rookie rising. Darius Robinson rookie. Jared Goff. Daniel Jones. Lots of quarterbacks, but none of them are rookies yet. Josh Jacobs. Trevon Walker. Micah Parsons. Bucky Irvin on a rookie silver, that is, for the Buccaneers. Steve, I did it again. Steve and the Bucks. Tyjae Spears for the Titans. That is James J. James, that is 7 out of 10, my friend. 7 out of 10 on the Tyjae Spears gold. Congratulations. That is a low numbered card. Tyjae Spears to 10. Congrats. Latu rookie. Jesse Bates. Devontae Adams. Kayvon Thibodeau. Brock Purdy. Zach Moss. Nico Collins. Joe Milton is going to be to 200 for the Patriots. Jonathan, that is 22 out of 200. I should have put Milton on there instead of May. Holy cow. There's a 24 quarterback. Phew. I was going to say, hey, this box has not shown us, the hit counter's not telling us how good the box has been. But it helps that we get a couple guys on the hit counter. So the Broncos, congratulations, Josh. And Bo Nix finally puts something on the hit counter. Devonta Smith, Singleton, Pickens, Ward, Sweat, Diggs. We got a silver of Evan Ingram for the Jaguars for Justin. And Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. So one of the two Phoenix H2 boxed in, and we got a unique auto, which was cool, the Phoenician auto. We got some good low-numbered stuff, and we got a Bo Nix out of there. But let's hope that the rookies start to play ball more than that. That is rare to do a whole hobby box and only get one of those quarterbacks. So hopefully box 2 does a little better. But again, some of the other hits were pretty good. I would love to hit one of those sweet RPAs that come out of here. We're sitting at 1 on the hit counter, so nothing crazy yet to change your guys' hit counters. You might as well stick with where you're at. Although I see Josh at 34. Josh might want to consider lowering that. But you guys, what we'll do is we'll have until we'll give you all the way through Optic. So basically, you guys can wait until we're on the final totally certified before you make any final predictions. Because I want to give away as many leprechauns as we can. So you got lots of time to see how we're doing on the hit counter and see where it pops up from there. So what do you guys, what's your favorite product of these three products, really? You guys like H2 Phoenix, Optic, or Totally Certified? I think most people are going to like Optic. I think Optic are the cleanest cards. But I got to say, a lot of people just continue to sleep on Totally Certified. If you guys watch, we're going to get probably at least 13, if not like 15 or more hits, like numbered cards out of there. So Totally Certified, they're not as cool of cards as Optic, but you can't sleep on those boxes. But I think Optic is the cleanest cards of the 3 sets. There's Aaron Jones for the Vikes, Geno Smith, Jordan Addison, Max Crosby. Garrett Wilson for the Jets is going to be to 200. So congrats, Lou, on Garrett Wilson for the Jets. That is 119 out of 200. Devonta Smith on the parallel for the Eagles. Congrats, John. The Chiefs going to get a number, George Kalafdis. That is 53 out of 125. So congratulations, Brandon, on the George K to 125. And hit counter alert, guys. The Chicago Bears, Brandon, you're going to get a Caleb Williams. Congrats on the Caleb Williams. Hopefully the first of many. So Caleb and Marv go up. Where have the rookie receivers been? Holy smokes. Jamar Chase. Cortland Sutton, Josh Allen. I would say we've gotten a lot of all the like vet quarterbacks and even vet receivers like Jefferson and Chase, Stingley, Nick Bosa, Travis Kelce. The Falcons have a Braylon Trice autograph, rookie calligraphy. Congratulations to the Falcons spot. Checking that it's not numbered, but Jeremy, that is a cool autograph. The calligraphy, Braylon Trice. Congratulations for the Falcon spots. Jace McClellan for the Falcons rookie. Nico Autry, Kyle Pitts, Gabe Davis, Bradley Chubb, Saquon Barkley, Xavier McKinney, and Roman Wilson plays again on a rookie insert. For the Steelers, Lou, congrats. And there he is again for the Steelers, Lou, congrats. King Derek, Adam Thielen, Geno Stone, Bryce Young, TJ Watt with his extension, Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears. Numbered card, Demario Davis for the New Orleans Saints. Alvin, that is 32 out of 75. Congratulations. 32 out of 75 on the Demario Davis for the Saints. Devontae Walker for the Ravens. Gardner Minshew, Breece Hall, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Josh Downs, Lamonte David, Larry Walker, Malik Neighbors. There we go. Get the rookie receivers in play here. Congrats to the Giants spot, Jonathan, Malik Neighbors. So JJ and Neighbors get on the board now. Evan Ingram for the Jags for Justin. Okereke for the Giants. Jalen Hurts. There's those vet quarterbacks. Christian Watson for the Packers. Najee Harris. Travis Etienne. Broncos is going to get a parallel of Alex Singleton. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. Run CMC for the Niners. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Lawrence. Cal Duggar. Sam Laporta. Will Levis for Tennessee. And rookie rising parallel, Jatavion Sanders for the Panthers. Steve, congrats. Jatavion Sanders. Ray Davis for the Bills. A.J. Brown. Austin Eckler for the Commanders. Jacoby Brissett. Zay Flowers. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Xavier Legette for the Panthers on a rookie silver. Congrats to the Panthers. Steve, the Panthers have been chipping away. Keon Coleman's going to be numbered for the Bills. Zach. Keon Coleman is 37 out of 125. Congrats on the rookie to 125 for the Bills. Devin Culp rookie. Jalen Thompson. CJ Mosley. There's Jordan Love for the Pack. Andrew. Derek Carr. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. James. Puka Nacua. Drake May is going to be to 200 for the Patriots. There we go. Jonathan. 39 out of 200 on the Drake May. Congrats, Jonathan. And May and Penix. Usually Michael Penix is all over the place. Luke McCaffrey, Demario Davis, Kyle Hamilton, Boya Loken, Bobby Wagner, Rasul Douglas, Tua, a silver of Isaiah Pacheco, and Braden Fisk for the Rams. So we've got the Phoenix boxes down. We're moving on to Optic. The rookie class of receiving players and quarterbacks need to step it up in Optic. Maybe they were saving the big hits for Optic and totally certified. We've got 2 boxes of Optic. We'll do both of those. And then we got our totally certified. No Christian, no Jaden Daniels yet, unfortunately. That was our empty box. First Optics box. Let's get into it. Hopefully the rookie quarterbacks and receivers come to play much more in Optic than they did in Phoenix. We got some good stuff out of Phoenix, but we did not get too much of those rookie quarterbacks. I will tell you, I've already seen 3 that are going to go on the hit counter as we rip Optic. So I think Optic is going to give us a little pick-me-up. I do love ripping Optic. It's a fun, easy rip. Usually we get lots of great hits in it. Autographs are not easy to come by, but we have gotten them out of here. We did get, last week, we did pull an Uptown of Max Crosby. So it'd be cool if we could pull an Uptown or a Downtowns. That makes it, I'm counting at least 4 more going on the hit counter. So Optic is going to rise to the challenge for us, I think, guys. And you guys do have, good job getting those hit counter predictions in. We will give you through the 2 Optic boxes if you want to make updates to them. So hopefully we pick up that number and we get in the 20s and 30s for sure. But you have a chance after the 2 Optic boxes if you want to make any changes. I know we were getting some baseball score updates before. I heard the Cubbies lost, and I think the last I knew the Brewers were scoreless after 3. So if anybody's watching and you guys have a Brewer score update for me, I would appreciate that. Hey, there we go. They're up 3-0. Guys, the Brewers are on an absolute tear right now. And with the Cubs losing, the Brewers would take sole place of first place tonight if they were to win. Oh, we must have great minds on the same wavelength there, James. Thanks for the update. See if I can reward you with a hit for it. All right, guys. We're getting into Optic. Let's do it. There's Aaron Jones for the Vikings. Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce. Another Patriots quarterback, not Drake May. Jimmy Garoppolo, Jonathan. We've hit all the Patriots quarterbacks now. And there's another one. We got him earlier, but Jacoby Brissett. There's Chase Brown. He should have a good year for the Bengals this year. Now it's 4-0 Brewers. Nice. TJ Watt on the silver Optic for the Steelers. Congratulations, Lou. Devin Leary, hidden potential for the Ravens. So James, kind of a hit for the for the score updates. Probably not quite the hit we're looking for. Kendra Miller for the Saints. Jabril Peppers. Josh Downs. Tutties, best Tutties. Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Congrats on to that one, John. Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, LaJordan Humphrey, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Scott for the Cardinals on the Light It Up. I like this parallel a lot because it feels a lot like Prismatic from Prism, as well as it feels a lot like the Color Blast in a way. Marvin Harrison Jr. And so the hit counter, we finally have someone jumping into at least 2, and it's Caleb and Marvin. There's Jalen Carter and Jalen Hurts. Back-to-back Jalen's for the Eagles. James Conner. Uh-oh, we're going to go on a Marvin Harrison Jr. run. Play action. I love these inserts, too. I really like the Optic inserts across the board. The Move the Chains ones are sweet, too. Play action Marvin Harrison Jr. And watch out, guys. We're getting hot with that hit counter. Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Byron Young for the Rams. Zay Flowers. Johnny Football for the Browns. Congrats, Brandon, on a Manziel. Stevenson, Jordan Addison, Jared Stidham. Primary colors, rookie Keon Coleman for the Buffalo Bills. Zach. Cameron Jordan and Derek Carr, back-to-back Saints. Chris Jones. There's another play action. That's another guy that's going to go on our hit counter, and it's going to finally fill the last spot on the hit counter, Brian Thomas Jr. So, Justin, congrats on a BT Junior play action. Sweet card. Justin Fields, Saquon Barkley, Josh Allen. Diamond Hands, A.J. Brown for the Eagles. Jeremy Ruckerts, Isaiah Simmons. And we got a gold potential. Let's see if it's a color match or if it's numbered. It, of course, is a color match. Roman Wilson for the Steelers. Lou, I should have put him on the hit counter because he could have won this thing himself. Roman Wilson. Congrats, Lou. Yeah, it's a subjective term when it comes to Devin Leary, isn't it, James? Brandon Ayuk, Minka Fitzpatrick, Dylan Laub, our first red. Little galactic action. Dylan Laub on the rated rookie for the Raiders. Steve, congrats. DJ Moore, captains in charge for the Bears. Brandon. Baker Mayfield, Kenneth Walker. Deshaun Watson for the Browns. Odell Beckham for the Giants, Jonathan. Treylon Burks, Titans. Levante David. Buckner, Jaden Daniels. There we go. Jody, we got you on the board finally with a Jaden. I like this insert as well. The passing grade clipboard. Little JD5. There we go. Let's build off of that. We're up to 8 on the hit counter. So this box has definitely helped the hit counter get better. Christian Wilkins for the Raiders. Eckler for the Commanders. Adam Thielen. And there's one of those chain reactions. CJ Stroud for the Texans. Steve, congrats. Kyron Williams. Josh Palmer. Romeo Doubs. Caleb Williams. Rookie recruits for the Bears. Now we're rolling with some fire here. Brandon, congratulations. Caleb Williams. Caleb and Marv have taken a good lead here. What's going on, Rob? TJ Watt, Zach Allen. Dawson Knox on the red. Little galactic shimmer there for the Bills. Congrats, Zach. Light it up. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Zach Charbonnet, George Kittle, Michael Wilson. Then we got Stroud and Nico Collins on the best tutties for the Texans. Steve. Will Levis for the Titans. Rashad White. Nick Chubb. And there's a Brock Bowers for the Raiders on the rookie recruits. Congrats, Steve, on the Raiders spot with a Brock Bowers for you. So Nix and Bowers go to 2. And we hit double digits on the hit counter, guys. Jahan Dotson for the Eagles. Ladarius Sneed. Tyler Niven on the silver rated rookie for the Giants. Drake May with a My House. Congrats, Patriots. We've gotten a million of the other quarterbacks. Now we got our second Drake May for Jonathan. Drake May on the My House insert. So May and Penix. Although we haven't gotten a single Penix yet. We got to hit that one up. Hayden Hurst, Max Crosby, Zaire Franklin. And another Marvin Harrison Jr. on the primary colors. Congrats to the Diamondbacks. Cardinals. Scott, primary colors, Marvin Harrison. Him and Caleb have lit it up here in this Optic box. We've got one more Optic box to go. We got up to 12 on that, so that was a great little boost out of Optic there. We've got one more box here for Optic. And then we've got our Totally Certified. And again, I know people don't like Totally Certified as much, but it's a fun one to rip because we're going to get a ton of numbered cards. There's our empty box. Get into this other box of Optic. Oh, geez. And we do have, guys, we had breaks closed earlier tonight on a 3-box break of Optic. That's going to take place tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central, 10 Eastern. Little coffee break. It's going to be an early one for you guys out west. But if you want to grab a cup of coffee and join us, that would be phenomenal. And then Wednesday night, we're running 4 different baseball breaks. And Friday, we're doing 2019 update boxes as well. We're doing 2 of those Wednesday night as well. So that's kind of a fun one. 2019 is a new product we got on our hands. Obviously not new, right? It's 2019, but something new for us to break for you guys. So there's a good rookie class out of 2019. You got Bichette's in there. Tatis is in there. You've got second year of Guerrero. You got second or third year of Ohtani, Judge, all those guys. It's a good class in there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. 2019, pretty good rookie class. So have some fun with those. Check out all those auctions are live on eBay now. We're planning what we're going to have next week, and grab all the spots you can in the next week or so, because we're going to take a little hiatus. We're going to take a little vacation in the first week of August, so we won't be breaking it all in the first week of August. One other thing I have not done yet tonight, I will, first of all, again, welcome everyone in to the evening, and for new folks, welcome to the Card Lines family. If you guys are new to us, or for some reason you haven't done this yet, please find your way to that like and subscribe button. We surpassed 5,000 subscribers, and we want to continue to go up to there. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. It'll help you know when we go on live, and help you guys. One of the most common questions we get is, where do we find the breaks? We do always put those links in the description of the break, but if you save us as a seller, you will know when we go live, and you can get notifications a half hour ahead of time and all that good stuff. So save us, like us, share us with some friends if you'd be so kind to help us grow the network. And then also take a moment while you can to go on to Woodruff's through 6. Nice. Go on to cardlines.com and make sure that you're signed up for our newsletter. That goes out twice a week. There's always great industry information coming out of the newsletter. There's sometimes freebies and things like that come out of the newsletter, so you got to keep your eyes open for it. And also, don't forget, along with our newsletter, but on our website, we got all kinds of fun products available on our shop at very competitive prices. So go to the shop, check that out. If you didn't use it already, you can use the code CL$5 shop, and that's going to get you a $5 coupon on our website. If you spend over $100, you get free shipping as well. So go check all that out. Anyone who makes a purchase on our online store before the end of the month is going to get entered into a drawing where we are going to give away a $50 store credit coupon, and we're going to give away 10 more $5 store credit coupons. So go make a transaction on the website. Get yourself entered for that, guys. And here we go. Second box of Optics. Allen for the Commanders. Robinson Jr. for the Commanders. Packers going to get a red Javon Bullard. Rated rookie. Congrats, Andrew. Joe Burrow, captains in charge. Justin Herbert, Zamir White, DeAndre Swift. Drake Mayo in the silver for the Patriots. Jonathan, all told, Jonathan, you've gotten a lot of Patriot quarterbacks, like more than 10. Just only 3 Drake Mays. But 3 Drake Mays isn't too bad either. We're up to 13 on the hit counter. Cooper Kupp, Derwin James, Kyle Pitts. Make that 14, because there's a Bo Nix passing grades. Josh, congrats. Bo Nix on the passing grade. Centered very well. It's a very clean card. Josh, congrats. So Nix and Bowers go to 3. Jalen Ramsey, Raheem Mostert, CeeDee Lamb. Move the chains. Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Juju, Hawkinson, Pacheco. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Scott, congrats. On the rookie recruits. And Caleb and Marv just won't relinquish the lead. Commanders, Scary Terry, Tyjae Spears. The Chargers are going to get a red Derwin James Jr. Congrats, Steve. Wow, we're just only throwing 62 pitches through 6 innings. That's awesome. So he shut him out, but has he given up a hit? Like, he's not throwing a no-hitter or anything, is he? 2 or 3 hits. Roma Dunes on the lighted up for the Bears. So Brandon, congrats. It's a nice one. Spiller, Jacoby Myers, Dak Prescott's best tutties with Chase and Burrow. Tyler Higbee, Joey Bosa, Evan Ingram for the Jags, and JD5 for Jody. Jody, there's JD5, number 2 on the rookie recruits. That's what we like to see. Congratulations, Jaden Daniels. Sam Darnold, Devonna Chain. Brendan Rice on the rookie silver for the Chargers. Myles Garrett, My House for the Browns. Brendan. Keyshawn Butte, Harrison Smith. Jordan Love. Malik Neighbors on the primary colors for the Giants. Congrats to the Giants spot, Jonathan. Breece Hall, Dexter Lawrence, Jeff Okuda, Caleb Williams on the primary colors. Congrats, Brandon, on another Caleb Williams. And Caleb and Marv go to 7. George Pickens, Devonta Smith, Dawson Knox. Play action, Honey Bijan for the Falcons, Jeremy. Charvarius Ward, Christian McCaffrey, Monroe St. Brown, Jalen Polk, Hidden Potential for the Patriots. Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Bijan Robinson, and Malik Neighbors, Diamond Hands. So, Jonathan, a couple of Malik Neighbors as of late. Going to put our hit counter up to 19. Alan Lazard, Kayvon Thibodeau, Khalil Shakir. Latu for the Colts on the silver rookie. A.J. Brown, David Montgomery. C.J. Stroud on the Optic refractor for Houston. Congrats, Steve. And Garendo on the Hidden Potential for the 49ers. Michael. Brock Purdy, Najee Harris, Kirk Cousins. Best tutties, Rodgers and Wilson for the Jets. Lou. JSN for the Seahawks. Fred Warner, Myles Garrett. Malik Neighbors on the lighted up. Congrats again to Jonathan. It's a Malik Neighbors heavy box. Tony Pollard, Cade Otton, Gabe Davis for the Jags. Stephon Diggs on the play action for the Texans. Devin Singletary, Chris Olave, Joe Burrow, and Xavier Worthy on the silver rookie for the Chiefs. So that is going to bring us done with Optic. Our last box of the evening is going to be totally certified. Guys, we're going to get, it says 1 auto and 2 mem cards, so we should get 3 hits. Maybe more, who knows. But also there should be like 10 to 15 numbered cards as we finish it out. It's time for you guys to make any changes to your hit counter predictions. There's our empty box. We got up to 20 with Optic. So the question is, are Caleb and Marv going to hold on? Or one of the other spots going to take the lead? I would recommend going with Caleb and Marv as a safe bet if you want to get a leprechaun. But if you want to roll the dice, go for it. Because maybe we get hot with one of those other pairings. And then update what you think the total number is going to be. We're at 20 through that. Hopefully we can get up into the high 20s or 30s. When we finish up the box, we'll do a recap. We don't have anything to randomize for football right now, but if we do, we'll do that. We'll do a recap. We'll see who got leprechauns, and then we'll do some giveaway stuff. Again, I've got a lot of throwback stuff, including, for those of you guys that will, for those of you that know, you know where this came from, but I've got some random packs of boxing cards. You guys ever ripped any boxing cards? We've got them tonight. So we're gonna give away some boxing cards. You can get some big names in there, Tyson and Muhammad Ali and others in those. But I've also got some old throwback junk wax baseball. I got 92 Fleer Ultra packs. I've got some Pro Set football packs. And I know we're not doing hockey tonight, but if you guys are hockey fans out there, I've got some freebies we're going to do of 90-91 Upper Deck hockey. See if you guys, whoever wins those, if you can pull some Gretzky. How about that? Here we go. Broncos. Troy Franklin, rookie. Our first numbered card is going to be CD Lamb for Dallas. Yeah, close the predictions, please. 124 out of 149 on the CD Lamb. Congrats, Dallas. Derrick Henry for the Ravens. Daniel Jones. Nick Chubb. Christian McCaffrey. Jeremiah Trotter for the Eagles. Next numbered card is going to be Dylan Laub. So this is numbered card number 2 of the box. Dylan Laub to 249. 206 out of 249 for the Raiders. Steve, congrats. Another numbered card, Brock Bowers for the Raiders on the Sunday special. So congrats again, Steve. That is 20 out of 249 on the Brock Bowers. So number card number 3 out of the box. And Bowers and Knicks go to 4. There's Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Austin Eckler for the Commanders. Cooper Kupp. There's a Malik Neighbors for the New York Football Giants. Jonathan. He's going to have another 100 catches this year probably, or more, if he stay healthy. Die cut, I believe this is a 75 for the Lions. Keyshawn, I haven't been able to call your name too much. 70 out of 75. Keyshawn, congrats. Very happy to call your name on a purple die cuts. Aiden Hutchinson, 70 out of 75. The Refrigerator Perry for the Bears. Jaden Daniels on a Mighty. Jody, there you go. Jaden Daniels on the Mighty, and that is numbered to 249. Jaden Daniels, 80 out of 249. Congratulations, Jody. 80 out of 249 on the JD5. We got Josh Allen for the Bills. Joe Mixon and Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Next numbered card is going to be for the Seahawks. Frank, it's Kenneth Walker to 249. So that is numbered card 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, 6. Sorry. Sunday special, Travis Kelce. Will Levis, Quentin Johnson, Lamar Jackson, Xavier Worthy rookie. And Josh Jacobs is going to be numbered for the pack. Andrew? Josh Jacobs is going to be numbered 27 out of 99 for the pack. $27 out of 99, Josh Jacobs. Congratulations. Fabric of the game, Garrett Wilson, the Jets. The Jets do very well in this product, especially with the hits. And that is numbered out of 149, 146 out of 149. Fabric of the game for the Jets. Lou, congratulations. Chris Olave, Myles Garrett, Brock Purdy, Edgerrin Cooper, rookie for the pack. Rakestraw on the non-refractor, the mirror, or whatever they call it. Brock Purdy on a gold team for the 49ers. Michael, not numbered, but sweet card. There's AR5 for the Colts. Treylon Burks for the Titans. Kyron Williams. There's that Devin Leary for James again. Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. We got Eric Dickerson for the Rams. And Brock Bowers on a rookie patch for the Raiders. Steve, congratulations. Brock Bowers on the rookie patch. We'll see if it's numbered. It is numbered 131 out of 149 on the Brock Bowers. Congrats, Steve. Russell Wilson, CJ Stroud, Ricky Pearsall, and Devin Hester is going to be numbered for the Bears. Brandon, congrats. That's to 249. 28 out of 249 on the Devin Hester. Certified Tutty Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Drake London on the Mighty. This one's going to be numbered, I'm pretty sure. Congrats to the Falcons, Jeremy. That is numbered 142 out of 199 on the Drake London for the Falcons. Rashid White for Tampa Bay. Justin Herbert. Keon Coleman for the Bills. And another numbered card of Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers. Michael, that's out of 10. That's a gold. I couldn't tell if it was bronze or gold. Ricky Pearsall gold out of 10 for the Niners. How about that one? Congratulations, Michael. Pearsall out of 10. And then we've got a Sam Howell for the Seahawks on an autograph. Frank, congratulations. Sam Howell certified competition auto. That one's numbered 9 out of 100. 9 out of 100 on the certified auto. Congratulations, Frank. Drake London, Alvin Kamara, T. Higgins, Jaden Hicks. How about a numbered Bo Nix for the Broncos? We're not done yet, guys. Josh, that is a sweet-looking card. Congratulations. Bo Nix is to 149. 20 out of 149. So Nix and Bowers go to 5. Oh. Did I miss the Bowers on the patch? I think I did. I think Bowers and Nix should be at 6. Jamar Chase is going to be numbered for the Bengals. Thomas. No, not numbered. Just a sweet insert. Congrats. Then we got TJ Watts, Tank Dell, and DeAndre Hopkins for the Chiefs. Finishes us off on that break. So again, guys, for certified, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 numbered cards in totally certified. How about that? Great stuff. We got 25 on the hit counter for the rookies. They got better. They did not like us in Phoenix, but they got better. 25, and then Caleb and Marv with 7. So let's do a recap. Then we'll talk about Leprechauns. So we got Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors Light It Up. Malik Neighbors Diamond Hands. Caleb Primary Colors. Malik Neighbors Primary Colors. Jaden Daniels Rookie Recruits. Darwin James Jr. on the red. Marvin Harrison Rookie Recruits. Bo Nix Passing Grade. Drake May on the silver. Javon Bullard red. Marvin Harrison Primary Colors. Drake May in my house. Brock Bowers, Rookie Recruits. Dawson Knox, red. Caleb Williams for the Bears, Rookie Recruits. Jaden Daniels, Passing Grade. Dylan Laub on the red. Brian Thomas Jr., Play Action. Harrison Jr., Play Action. Harrison Jr. Lighted Up. Harrison Jr. was all over the place. TJ Watt, Drake May to 200. Keon Coleman to 75. Xavier Legette, silver. Jatavion Smith, parallel rookie Sanders. Malik Neighbors, rookie. Demario Davis was to 75. Braylon Trice, auto, calligraphy. Caleb Williams. Karlaftis was numbered to 125. Wilson to 200. Bo Nix, Joe Milton to 200. Tyjae Spears was to 10. Bucky Irvin Silver. Roman Wilson was to 75. Zaire Franklin to 75. Crosby to 200. Phoenician Garendo and Bijan Robinson was to 125.
James got 2. Everyone else who wasn't crossed off got 1.
Okay, I think I got it. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, CD Lamb was numbered. Dylan Laub numbered. Brock Bowers Sunday Special numbered. Kenneth Walker was numbered. Jaden Daniels was numbered. Hutchinson was a die cut to 75. Josh Jacobs numbered for the Pack. Garrett Wilson, Fabric of the Game, was numbered for the Jets. Brock Bowers, rookie, was numbered for the Raiders. Devin Hester for the Bears. Drake London numbered for the Falcons. Ricky Pearsall, gold to 10 for the Niners. Sam Howell on the autograph. And Bo Nix was numbered to 149 for the Broncos. Some good stuff coming out of there. Congrats on all the hits, guys. 25. Did anyone have 24 or 26? No. Wow. All right. So we got Josh. You got one for the spots. Who's 2 point? Oh, Jerry Bear got one. No, you had one crossed off, but they got it, I think. James got 2. Lou got 1. Andrew got 1. Andrew, congrats on a leprechaun. And then Brandon got 1. All right, guys. Hey, Brewers are up 5-0. How about that? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I've got these 3 guys we're going to do as buyers giveaways for the breaks. And then we're going to do Fleer Ultra and 2 Pro Set footballs as a hit counter giveaway, as well as a pack of boxing and hockey. Boxing and hockey. And boxing and hockey. So let's start with our buyer's giveaway for baseball. So what I'm going to do is get our leprechauns up. Get our list out. We're going to go back to the first break, the baseball mixer. Pop the teams in there, 31 teams. I'm going to run them for 11 seconds. They're going to be a little quick. Good luck, guys. 6-0. Churio, nice. Brewers are hot. The Blue Jays, it looks like, are going to take it. So the Blue Jays are going to take that one. Congratulations to Matt M. Then we're going to go to the Heritage Mixer. I'm going to paste the new list in because it's got the other spots. So this one's for the Heritage Mixer, a little buyer giveaway. Well, the Blue Jays are in... Oh, yeah, they are in first place. How about that? The non-spot was leading, but the Mariners are going to take it. So the Mariners take that one. Now we've got football break. We have 32 teams in there. Good luck to our football participants. Who's going to make that push? It's going to be the Panthers, it looks like. All right, so Seattle Inherited, by the way, was Michael S. Congrats. And Carolina was Steve B. Okay. So now it's time for the hit counter giveaway. And thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had a great time. If you haven't yet, please do hit that like and subscribe button and tell some friends about Cardlines Breaks. Check out the auctions up for the rest of the week. James did well with 4 leprechauns. Josh did well as well with 3. Tyler got 1. Lou got 3. Oh, come on, where are you going here? Jer Bear also got 3. Chris got 1, and Andrew T got 1. Oh, and Brandon. All right, so guys, 17 of you managed to grab leprechauns. Congratulations. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run and we'll remove a winner each time. So there's a unique winner. We've got baseball, 2 football, and then we'll do the packs of boxing and hockey. So here we go. Clear Ultra Baseball. Who's gonna win this one? Josh is in the lead. Can this guy hold it? James is going to make a run. Tyler's going to make a run, but Josh holds on to it. So, Josh, congratulations. We'll get rid of one of Josh's leprechauns. You guys can win multiple tonight. If you guys are watching and you do win anything on these, if you want me to rip them on screen for you, I'm happy to do it, and we'll still ship it out. Otherwise, if you want them left sealed, then we will leave it that way. Here we go. This is for football, Pro Set Football. This is, I believe it's 1991 Pro Set. I think you can get Brett Favre rookies in here. Look at Tyler says, yes, please. As soon as I said Brett Favre rookie, Tyler came running. Tyler, congrats. We've got one more football pack here. Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. Lou. Oh, look at James comes out from the back of the pack. James, congrats. James heard about that Brett Favre rookie and wanted to get after it. So congrats, James. Remove one of your guys. Rip yours, you bet. Yeah, I got you, Josh, on the Broncos. We got that, and thank you for that. Here we go. Now, guys, we've got what you're winning here if you win is a boxing and a hockey pack. Here we go. Which I don't know. I guess the other ones, maybe this was... this is a better win than the other ones? I don't know. We'll see. For boxing, Josh, you got another one. So, Josh, you got a boxing and a hockey pack. You want me to rip that with your baseball pack? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll ship them to you. We got to get... and, Josh, you still have one more leprechaun. All right, I've got 3 total sets of these. All right, I will rip them, Josh. You bet. Here we go, guys. This is for another set of boxing and hockey. James's guy is in the lead, but Jibber takes it. Congrats, Jer getting a set of hockey and boxing. And we got one more set, guys. Here we go. Last set of the night, then we'll do some rips for those of you guys that wanted me to rip. Congrats, Jeremy. Chris is going to take this one. Chris, congrats. Chris, congratulations. Getting a pack of boxing and hockey. All right, let's get that crazy music off. Leprechauns, thank you so much. Head on back to the stables and get yourself some Skittles and beer. So, Tyler, you got a Pro Set football coming your way. See if you can pull a Brett Favre autograph. Christian, you've got a boxing and hockey packs coming. Jer Bear, you got these two guys coming. If you want me to rip, let me know. Otherwise, they're going to stay sealed up for you. We did get Toronto in the mixer, Seattle and Heritage, and then Carolina in the football mixer. And here we go. So, Josh, you asked first when you wanted, so I'm going to rip yours. We got a 1992. Hopefully these aren't bricked up too bad. The old junk wax. Yeah, you bet, Jerry. I'll keep them sealed for you, man. Come on. All right. Ooh, they are kind of bricked up. Hopefully there's not a lot of paper loss there. John Burkett for the Giants. Don Slott. Gerald Clark. Luis Soho. Devin White. There's a name I recognize. Jeff Reed. Mel Hall. Dante Bichette. Father of Bo Bichette from the Brewers. Milt Collier. Oh, look at that. Tony Gwynn on the commemorative series. They get some slaves. Congratulations on that one, Josh. Tony Gwynn on the commemorative series. Craig Grayback for the White Sox. And Dwight Evans. Carlos Quintana for the Red Sox. So that was a sweet Tony Gwynn for you, Josh. Let's see in hockey. Can we pull a Gretzky? Steve Chison. I recognize him from 94 hockey on Sega. Oh, Upper Deck is going to play this game with us where they're going to be all back and forth. Mark Johnson, Randy Cunnyworth, Greg Adams. If you guys recognize any of these names, let me know. Jim Herdina. Brian Trottier, I recognize his name. Peter Zezel, I recognize him. Rod Brindamore, I recognize him. Herdina again. Capitals art card. Oh, that's a cool one. Toronto, Wendell Clark. And Darren Papa for the Sabres. So a couple of names to recognize there. See if you recognize any. And then Josh, boxing. Can we get a Muhammad Ali or something like that? That would be awesome. We got Carlos Palomino on a gold border. Anthony Jones making the Hall of Fame. Yuri Valen. Joe Louis. Luista Espinoza. Jim Corbett on the old Irish boxing. Greg Richardson. Wallace Matthews, an announcer. Loretta Garza. Michael Carvajal. Emmett Linton. Carmen Basilio. And Lennox Lewis. There you go. Congrats, Josh. Congrats on the wins, and thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We'll get these guys properly put into some team bags for you and shipped out with the rest of your loot. James, you won the Pro Set and said to rip it, so we will rip it up and see what you get. And then everyone else will keep sealed for now. A little bit bricked up there. We've got Mark Johnson, Rodney Pete, Kurt Warren, I think that was. No, John Williams. Not even close. Eric something. Tuggle. Nope. Green. Clay Matthews Sr. Tony McDaniel. Wayne Haddix. Nick Lowry, the Chiefs kicker. And punter, Stark. And this is Biasucci, I think, for the Colts kicker. And then Freddie Joe Nunn for the Cardinals. So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Again, thank you all very, very much for the honor and privilege of ripping some more cardboard gold with you guys. We had some fun tonight. We had a lot of good stuff. I hope you guys had a good time. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join us tomorrow in the morning if you want to grab a cup of coffee and see some more Optic ripped, or if you got a spot in the break. And then check out the breaks that are live for Wednesday and Friday. Keep your eye out for next week. You can do that by subscribing to our channel, saving us as a seller on eBay, all that great stuff. Go to the website and sign up for the newsletter and check out our store. Besides that, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We will see you guys again in a few short hours to rip some more football Optic gold. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much.